Good morning. It is Patrick and the people. What is up? Hold on.
Black.
Yeah, hold on. Let's switch that up a little bit. There we go. How about that right there? How's everybody doing today? It is Friday, and it's going to be a great day, man. I'm super stoked about it. Got Laura in the house here. Good morning.
Buenos dias.
Yeah, and Chad is back with us today. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How y'all doing this morning?
Man, good. How has business been this week?
Man, it's tax season. It's been insane.
Yeah, everybody's out to get piercings.
Man, it's been wild. It's been fun.
Yeah, so how many a day during tax season?
Man, I've been averaging like 15 a day. I think yesterday was a slow day, and I did like.
So you got a lobby full.
Man, yeah. It's a steady stream all day for sure.
Yeah.
What do you do most?
Here lately, it's been a lot of these college girls. I've been doing a lot of like little nose piercings and like little helixes.
Okay, I hear you.
What's the helix?
Just a little diamond like in the cartilage and stuff. Helix.
Oh, okay.
It's real popular right now.
Now, what do guys do? They mainly come and get ears done?
Ears, noses. I do helixes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes some nipple piercings on guys.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Do you see people still get their tongues pierced?
Yes. I did a couple of those last week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've had mine done 3 times. I'm going to tell you something. When it swells up,
it's something else.
It is. It's unbelievable. It's crazy.
That liquid diet for like 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now I was like 18, 19 when I had it done. So like 20. So it's been some years.
Yeah.
I just remember, from ball to ball, your tongue would swell up.
Yes. I always have people call me and be like, "Is this normal?"
Crazy.
No. I'm like, yeah. What's going on?
No, what?
I was like, you just reckless eyeball.
No, I was just making sure I was hearing you so I didn't talk over you. I was just looking over. No, I didn't reckless eyeball.
Just making sure.
No, it's too early for reckless eyeballing. Hold on. Let's adjust our cameras real quick because they seem to be off.
Lost.
They seem to be off here. Let's see what we got going. So, yeah.
I'm not touching them.
Okay, well, you're going to have to because we need one to come for Chad and I. So
do you see how it's moving right now? If I go moving it, I'm just going to be fighting with Brandon's controls.
That little mouse going to be fighting the mouse.
Do you see what I mean?
Well, he can't change it. So, he can only change the clip. He can't zoom in or do anything like that. So.
Okay, so which one do you need me to change?
Well, hold on, Brandon. Let's see here. So that one zoomed in on you. That one's everybody. So this one needs to come over here to where Chad and I are. You see what I mean? Yeah, there you go. Oh, man, look at you go. Keep going. Boom. Nice. Perfect, babe. You did it. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. All right, Brandon, you may resume, sir.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
What?
Oh,
no, you got that one.
Man.
All right, you got to fix that one now.
I'm not.
You have to.
know where that was.
We can't just move on.
The camera's not on us.
It's the one right there. I see it hidden.
Hold on 1 second, everybody.
4, 2.
Okay, now we're back. We just had to do a camera adjustment there. We've been working on some stuff this week. We got more stuff coming, actually, that I'm very excited about. I think it's going to be visually so much better when we get done. Laura and I have been working on that. We were working on some of it last night, weren't we? Yes, we were. All right. Let's get to some news you can use here and see what's going on in the world. Hold on one second here, and we'll get that going. All right. Okay. So Trump says he'll probably extend the deadline of the TikTok ban if a deal isn't reached. Yesterday, he said he knows there's a lot of interest in the platform. When asked if he plans to extend it, he said probably yes. Currently, the app's Chinese-owned company ByteDance has until April 5th to sell TikTok to someone in the U.S. Post Malone has had a major shift in his personal life, somehow happened under the radar. Famously, he never revealed his fiance's name publicly, and they even welcomed a kid together in 2022. Now there's word they've split. Makes sense because Post has a new girlfriend, Christy Lee. They've been spotted together since last year. Apparently, she's a stylist, or at least in that business. Hey, this is exciting. The Loch Ness Monster seems to have been seen for the first time this year. A tourist reports he was on the shore of Doris Beach in Scotland when he saw something slithering around in the water and snapped a pig. The water was calm that day and the waves clearly visible in the picture, but the Loch Ness Center's excited about the sighting. Well, of course they are. They need to sell some tchotchkes.
It always goes down over there, too, in that part of the world.
Well, that's because that's the loch, the Scottish loch,
Oh,
where the
well,
Loch
duh.
Ness is.
See, you learn something every day.
Yeah, no, that's fine, yeah. A new report says rising egg prices are soaring because companies are price gouging.
Yep.
According to data from the Department of Agriculture, egg prices nearly doubled in the past 6 weeks. A dozen cost on average about $8. The rise in prices has largely been blamed on the bird flu, but the watchdog report from Food and Water Watch says the bird flu has slightly reduced egg production, but corporate greed has played the major role. Turns out about 10 companies control most of the eggs in the country. One of them has made $1 billion in profit since the beginning of the bird flu outbreak.
So if the eggs are going up, shouldn't chickens be going up, which are not? You know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't it be like a domino effect kind of like thing?
Well, of course it should be, yes.
Why are they not
Like
going
the price
up?
of an actual chicken?
Yeah.
Or
Right.
you mean chicken like the meat chicken?
Well,
Well,
in general, just
Yeah.
like if you buy chicken, if you buy chicken at the store, it's not going up
It's
like
like-
this. It's just the eggs. It's kind of weird.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like when they said that they had a wing shortage.
Right.
But there was no
before
breast
the
or leg shortage.
Right before the Super Bowl.
Right, no leg or breast shortage, just a wing
Just
shortage
the wings,
only.
man.
Right,
Just
right.
quit growing wings for a couple years.
That's right. Daylight saving time is starting for most of the
Yes.
country this weekend. Clocks will set forward 2 a.m. Sunday.
Ready for some daylight.
Yeah, shifting an hour.
So we lose an hour of sleep.
Man, I know, but I like my daylight, man.
No.
I do too. I just don't like losing that
know.
sleep.
You got to get on the mic.
4 o'clock now, man.
It's-
Think about that, Laura.
You just had to move it closer to you or something. You
Yeah, I
can.
know.
You got to get on it. Yeah.
Uncomfortably.
All right, let's see. This is I want to save that. That's a good story right there. More than half of parents, 53%, feel it's impossible to be like the perfect parents they see on social media, according to a new survey. Finds they try to look like those perfect families. They carefully cultivate what they post, but some have had enough, including 48% who are ready to get real, quote unquote,
Right.
and now want to show themselves and their kids in less than perfect light. Yeah, you do that. Let the Karens come for you.
CH, whatever is the child enforcement will be at your house.
Well, we just watched that
I was
documentary.
gonna say, we just saw Ruby Frankie speaking of trying to put on a front about your family
Man.
and
Yeah, and it was crazy, man. I mean, that documentary was, they seemed like they were the perfect parents, but behind the scenes, she was
Yup.
a straight crazy whack,
This is how it is.
and it got worse and worse and worse, man. What's the name of that documentary? Do you remember? Or where was
it's
it at?
on Hulu.
On Hulu.
And just all you gotta do is put Ruby Frankie Franke, I would think it is.
Another crazy Ruby.
Yeah,
Another crazy Ruby, yeah, and another crazy Utah person. You know, Utah breeds some special
Man,
people.
they do. It's like another Florida.
man, it's special there, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a different kind of special, you know. It's not like Florida is like Waka Flocka, acting crazy, biting faces off, naked
Yeah.
in the street.
Right.
Where Utah is just cultish.
Cultish.
You know,
that's
it's
true. It's true.
extremist.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Shout out to all my non-extremist Utah people.
A New Mexico resident from Lee County tested positive for measles after dying, marking the state's first measles death in over 40 years. They were unvaccinated and did not seek medical care before passing. The official cause of death still under investigation. Well,
No, it's
no,
not.
it's really not. It's not. Walgreens Boots Alliance has agreed to be taken private by Sycamore Partners in a deal valued at $10 billion. That ends its nearly 100-year tenure as a publicly traded company. Sycamore pay $11.45 a share. That's an 8% premium over Walgreens' recent closing price. Shareholders may get an additional $3 a share from that. Let's see. President Trump signed an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve for the U.S. yesterday. That reserve will be funded with Bitcoin the federal government obtains through criminal or civil asset forfeiture, ensuring no additional cost to taxpayers. That's pretty good.
So they're just gonna start taking it like drug money and stuff. now?
Yeah. That, if they confiscate it from a criminal act, it'll just go into that reserve.
That sucks. I'm just gonna say.
Well, don't get caught. The third, you do better. The third privately built lunar lander touched down early yesterday afternoon, not without incident. During the final approach, issues with the navigation system came up. That created some problems. Engineers are analyzing data to determine whether it's upright and operational. It tipped over on landing, so that would
Was that the one with the people in it?
no. There's no.
Hope
Are
not.
they ever coming back?
Right?
Yeah, that Elon Musk is sending a ship for them.
I've been
here
hearing
in the
that.
I've
next
been
week
hearing
or so.
that too, and they keep
They
being
still
up
ain't
there.
home.
All right.
No, it's true, but
Like we got food. I'm like, you've been up there for a minute.
they've been up there for a long
Almost a
ass
year,
time.
have they
Yeah,
not?
I think so.
That's insane. Is it not one of the longest times people
Yes,
have been up there?
it
That Russian
absolutely-
guy's got the most, I think. He was up there for like crazy amount of time.
He's probably insane now.
Yeah.
SpaceX Starship experienced a failure during its 8th test flight, leading to a temporary halt of flights at a major Florida airport. 8 minutes after liftoff from Texas, it lost control due to engine failure, leading to what he called a rapid, unscheduled disassembly.
Imagine.
Yeah, in other words, it turned into debris.
Right.
Despite these setbacks, SpaceX recovered the Super Heavy booster, which returned to the launch pad as planned and was caught by enormous robot arms. Which, if you've never seen that,
awesome
it is
sight,
wild.
It really is.
That is awesome.
just insane.
It looks like something out of Transformers or something.
Man, it does. It's
Or like the Power Rangers. You know how these
Yeah.
form and stuff? It like forms right there. in front.
yeah,
It's
it
like,
does. It's wild, isn't it? 43-year-old Canadian man Ryan Wedding, former Olympic snowboarder, has been added to the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitive list. He's accused of leading a transnational drug trafficking organization responsible for large quantities of cocaine and fentanyl across North America. Wedding, known by aliases such as El Jefe, Giant, and Public Enemy, orchestrated multiple murders related to his drug operations. They're offering a $10 million reward for information leading to his arrest or conviction. After losing their gear in the Eaton fire, Pasadena High School's football team received 60 new uniforms from Los Angeles Ram quarterback Matt Stafford and his wife Kelly. He surprised the team at their banquet, acknowledged their hardships, said he hopes his gift might help to restore their excitement for the game. In addition to the gift to Pasadena High, the Staffords are donating 150 uniforms to the Pasadena Panthers youth football team as well. That's cool to see them getting involved. Facing a steep rent increase and new competition, Buddy's coffee shop owner Rachel Neves turned to social media, sparked a nationwide outpouring of solidarity. Customers apparently traveled from all over the country to visit the Brooklyn Cafe that celebrates Puerto Rican culture and community. Although they're going to need to relocate the business, she said she's grateful for the support she's gotten and says it's going to help her stay open. So that's good. Are you a fan of Volbeat? It's time for more of that. The Danish Rockers have announced their ninth studio album, God of Angels Trust, set to release June 6th. They also unveiled the lead single, By a Monster's Hand, released a video for it to boot. Volbeat to head out on the greatest of all tours worldwide. They're going to co-headline with 3 Days Grace and then special guest Wage War. That kicks off June 7th. You'll have to check online on their website to see when they'll be around us. Kendrick Lamar's debut movie, Whitney Springs, is going to premiere on Paramount July 11th. It's a live-action comedy. It'll see Kendrick Lamar team up with South Park creators Matt Parker and Trey Stone. They direct the movie. Word is the movie follows a black man interning as a slave reenactor at a history museum who also finds out his girlfriend's ancestors owned his ancestors. The movie also stars Chloe East and Celeste Octavia. Well, that sounds interesting.
I don't even see him being comical
Comedic?
at all.
Kendrick can act though, man. He's a crackhead in the 50 Cent Stars.
Oh, and in the Power series?
Yeah, he plays a good one too, man. Like,
Really?
Yeah, he like nails it, man.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
An unidentified man in China is suing after being hospitalized from the after effects of a 3-hour childbirth simulation he participated in at the request of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
The unnamed girlfriend wanted her guy to go through simulation as a test before they were married. So she, with her mom and sister, believed he should face a woman's challenges to ensure he would treat his wife better. He did agree to go through with it, and it uses, we've had it here, uses electric currents to stimulate the muscles, which stimulates the pain of contraction.
Nope.
According to the girlfriend, the first 90 minutes involved manually increasing the level of pain with the intensity remaining at the maximum level the rest of the time. That's unbearable. At level 8, he started screaming and was crying at level 10. By the end, he was gasping for air, puking. The girlfriend explained she didn't want to hurt him, but did think he should have an understanding. A week later, he went to the hospital. He was diagnosed with a small intestine that had been irrevocably damaged.
Man.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? I think we wouldn't get married. When a video game gets as much hype as Grand Theft Auto, GTA 6 has gotten, and will continue to get, it's probably a shock to nobody the game might end up having a price point higher than you're used to. Typically, these games run $60 to $70. According to one analyst, it's very possible Rockstar is going to launch GTA 6 at a $100 starting point. For that price, they point out incentives could be offered with a large amount of in-game currency that would be available. Are you ready for GTA 6? Do you want it? Are you interested?
I'm not. I don't play that.
No, you don't do
I
that at
did
all.
back in the day, but I hadn't played it in probably.
Yeah,
15 years.
a lot of people I bet do though.
Oh yeah. My son plays this thing still.
All right.
Guys like to live vicariously through
Right,
those characters.
right.
You get to ride through Compton, gang bang,
Go to
hitting
strip clubs.
switches on bitches.
Yeah, doing all
I
that.
even saw yesterday an article about the new GTA 6. They're gonna have Diddy mansions with freak off side quests.
What?
Yes.
That is awesome. That's amazing.
So,
That's
I'm
amazing.
excited.
That is amazing.
Yeah, Tyler loves that stuff, man. I was like, anytime anybody gets a chance to pretend they're,
Slide that chair around for him so he can come over here. But
how
yeah.
are you?
Oh yeah, man. Very excited. Come on over, man. How you doing, man? I'm great. What's going on, man?
That's right, people.
Yes, that's it. You got it.
Laura.
Laura, all right, cool, right.
All right, yeah. Come around here by her here.
Come
Rod.
on around, okay.
Yeah, Rod.
Face the people.
That's it.
Right.
We'll get you situated here, and
Uh-oh.
here let's push a pause on that because I want to hear from him and talk to him a little bit. So tell us, Rod, man. Excited to have you here, man. You've been all over the place, touring nationally. You've been in, all kinds of features and things like that. What's going on with the Rod Man?
Little Rock this weekend, Patrick. Just we kicked it off last night. So we got 2 tonight and 2 tomorrow night. So just trying to stay level, because, I seen a lady fall out the chair last night. So,
Did you really?
so yeah, right in the front row, went down.
Oh, that's
So
good.
yeah, so they say 2 drink minimum, but some people, try to, test the limits of that sometimes.
No, they go way past the limit.
She went next level. So yeah, and then tried to drive hard. So, no man.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Win pregame.
Y'all get your sauce up. That's all I already know. Y'all get your sauce up.
Rod is appearing at the Looney Bin this weekend. Rod, we had one time when I first started doing stand-up, there was a comedian on the circuit by the name of Kevin Downey Jr., no relation to Robert.
Okay.
And anyway, he was sent to perform in Searcy. That's south of here. It's a small town. Mm-hmm. And they called me and said, hey, would you come and open? And I said, sure, And I went up there and opened for him. But before I got there, he didn't know where he was going. These guys said, you want some moonshine?
Okay.
And he said, sure. Man, by the time I got there, he was already in trouble.
Slizzer.
Yeah.
Slizzer.
Yeah. No, he didn't understand. This ain't the moonshine you buy somewhere at a store. This is the real deal.
In the yard.
Yeah.
Out in the woods somewhere.
somebody-
yeah.
Yeah,
White or dog, ain't no label.
Somebody
yeah.
probably
Mason jar.
didn't have teeth,
Yeah. I got a few cousins
And
there.
about 15 minutes into the set, he couldn't go anymore. He was done. It was over for him. And they said, can you go back up? And I said, nope. Sorry, man.
So you done for the
No, I didn't. That's a bad form for me. I can't do that.
You had to learn that though, as a performer too, though, because people offer you all kind of things. When you first start, you partake a little bit in some of those things, but you find out like, oh, I got to have energy for the whole weekend.
Right.
So you can't partake, but the people, y'all enjoy because it helps the comedy a little inebriation, but not fall out the chair. Can't do the job.
Yeah.
Inebriation.
No,
we don't want that. We don't.
No,
we don't want can't pass the DUI test inebriated.
No,
Walk the
that's
straight
tough.
line.
That's how hecklers are born.
Amen. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We try to keep it in the road if we can.
Rod, how long have you been doing stand-up?
Oh man, Patrick, don't get me started. 1995. So April of this year will be 30 years.
30
of
years.
Holding the
Man,
microphone
hold
in
on.
front of people. Yeah. So
That's
I
hella awesome.
I paid some dues.
Yeah, you have.
I've been
man.
to some services.
I know you have. So tell me this, man. In all of your travels and performances, I'm certain that in 30 years, you've probably met and seen and talked to a multitude of people, of various status. There had to be a moment in your career, though, where you're standing there next to somebody, or you just, followed somebody on stage or opened for somebody, and you're just like, I can't believe this is my life. What was that moment?
This moment right now.
Yes.
That's it.
Tell
You're
him.
welcome.
You're welcome. We did that for you, right, man.
That's why she's here.
I like off the beaten path. So y'all off the beaten path a little bit.
No,
I didn't know where we were going. I thought we were going to do a drug deal. I didn't know what was going on in here.
It looks like it,
Y'all
don't
in the
it?
cut. Y'all down
Yeah.
here.
Grapeville.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we probably can go outside and get some.
Oh, real easy. Real
But
easy.
no, this was. I guess the moment early on in my career, I had the opportunity to go out on the road with Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh, wow.
He was identifying young comics that he liked, and he wanted because we were just doing little clubs, and he wanted to show us what it could be. So he had the tour bus with his face on the side, and we doing theaters, and we staying at the nicest hotels. So right there, I said, I done made it, but that was his stuff. That wasn't my stuff. Showing how, what it could look like if you put the work in.
When you do make it.
When you do make it. So that was one of those moments where I say, okay, if I continue to do what and believe in myself, I can obtain the things. But the craft to me of comedy has always been. So I've never been in awe of anybody. I always know I can obtain all those things if I do what I need to do.
Right.
But it's a journey. And people get tired sometimes in the journey. They say that, the two mistakes along the way to mastery is not starting and not going all the way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You just gotta keep going.
Yeah, no, you gotta get started and you gotta keep
and Don
going.
D.C. Curry one night he told me, he said, because because I had got a little swole. I was eating on the road, eating a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
My
okay.
neck was losing itself. I seen me on cover of DVD. I said, "Who is that?" And my wife said, "That's you." So I knew it was.
So you knew you
I
were.
knew I was going. Yeah, so you can lose yourself too sometimes if you just
Right.
out there. And Don D.C. Curry told me, he say, "I bet on you. You're gonna be big, but you got to get that weight off you." And that day I started running. So
Yeah.
I've been running ever since.
Have you really?
Yeah, so
Wow.
I run 2 marathons and some halves. And
Really?
Yeah, I'm a runner.
Do you have one of those stickers on your car?
I don't do the 26 points.
Thank you, man.
I
I
don't do
appreciate
that.
it.
I don't do it. I've did this. Yeah, I know those people. That's a drug for them. It ain't that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't really look like Cedric the Entertainer run.
He don't. I didn't say. Yeah, I said that's his stuff. No, he don't. I said Dunn told me to run. I don't even know if Dunn run, but he told me to run.
That's
He told me get some of the weight off you because he says it's a long,
Right.
it's a long haul. So you gotta be healthy to do it too.
right. No,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, when you were younger and before you obviously
still
got
young,
into
girl.
comedy, younger,
I ain't got the gun on. I'm just young.
Younger.
I was good. Now I'm just
Yeah.
young. I was a good though.
yeah. So, who was it that inspired you, and you said, "Man, I want to do that"?
Probably as a kid, Eddie Murphy. I'm an 80, 90 type baby. So
See, me too. Eddie Murphy, Delirious.
Delirious, raw. Yeah. When they had the little skit at the beginning when the
Yeah.
little boy Sam Jackson was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just the leather suit, just his superstarsness as the whole thing. I had never seen that before. So that was kind of like, I want to do that thing. And of course I've seen other people, but Eddie Murphy was like a superstar. I always watched the movies and went to the 48 Hours and Trading Places and all that. So I think he was one of the big. Then Martin Lawrence, as I got into it,
Yes.
Def Jam was coming out when I was in high school, kind of. So I seen cats who was kind of my age more and doing the thing.
I think people sleep on Martin sometimes. They don't
Martin
remember
got
how
a
great. he
catalog.
is.
Man.
Yeah, Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence is a
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah.
And the Martin Show is still like a classic.
Yes.
You
It's
can
one-
sit and laugh for hours, and all those characters he created.
Every
so-
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's phenomenal, man.
Yeah,
and
so-
again, I think slept on a lot sometimes.
Well, because once Eddie was so big, I think everybody who came after Eddie was comparing, and that's what happens too in comedy.
Yeah.
Even a cat like a Chris Tucker, everybody when I started in Atlanta, and everybody was looking for the next Chris Tucker. Who gonna be
Right.
the next Chris Tucker? But like you usually got to be the first you.
Right.
What's Tasha something? She sounds just like Chris Tucker to me.
Oh no, you mean some more.
Some more. Yeah,
Some more.
yeah, she does. She sounds just like Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Chris
Okay,
Rock.
yeah.
No, yeah, Chris
You
Rock.
can see the
The sound,
influences. Yeah,
yes.
you can see the influences.
Yeah, she uses similar intonation and styling in hers. She does seem that way.
But when I started, Quake was big in the club. Don D.C. Curry, Chris was just exploding. So all those cats probably had some drippings on me too as I was learning the
Bernie
craft.
Mac?
Bernie Mac, yeah, I ain't scared of you.
Mac.
Yeah, we
back then-
had-
Bernie was one of my favorites too.
We had, matter of fact, the other day we had Alex Ortiz here.
Okay,
and
I was in Chicago. Yeah.
yeah,
I
he
know
was
Alex.
talking about Bernie because he came up under Bernie. You know?
Yep.
So, who's a comedian today that you're watching and you're like, man, I like this kid. He's doing something.
Well, I wouldn't say he's a kid. Who I like today is Nate Bargatze. I like Nate.
Man, everybody's talking about him
But
right now.
I was in years ago. I had seen, I think, Tennessee Kid. He did a special.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my agent, different managers, and stuff like. And they like, who the cats you like? And I named Nate Bargatze. I named Sebastian Massacre.
Yeah.
And they all blew up, and I still ain't blew up yet.
He said, I can predict it. I just
but
can't.
I can see all the talent. Yeah, so I like Ali Sadiq, I like Deion Cole, I like Sebastian. So those cats in the new generation, of course, if I go older, Gaffigan and Seinfeld and
Yeah.
Chappelle and Rock, of course. So I
Yeah.
like the craft of it's comedy's like boxing to me. So it's
Everybody has a different
you
style.
judgmental
Yeah.
too, aren't you? A little. You're not gonna talk about it.
observational,
Okay.
not
'Cause we can
judgmental.
both agree Gary Owen just need to stay in movies. No.
Gary Owen?
He's
Gary
not
Owen.
that funny in stand up.
I ain't worked with Gary like that, so I can't
You
speak
ain't gotta
on it.
work with him to watch his stand up.
I ain't never
You
really.
ain't gonna talk nothing.
No,
You
I ain't never.
No,
That's
he-
scary. We
That's a
never.
good
We
move.
never.
Good
You trying to get some viral action going on? But no, I ain't never really.
She trying to get a
Gary
fist
like
fight
that.
started.
I don't know. I don't know his whole backstory. I know he was the host of BET though.
Hold on one second here. Where are we? Can you fix that camera by chance?
I don't even know where the remote is.
There it is right there. What is that? That's that one right there. Just adjust it where it sees him better.
All right, y'all keep talking.
All right. Anyway, so tell me more about your journey when you started out, how you kind of built into who you are now, because most people say it takes about 5 years to find your comedy voice, right?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
Yeah.
People used to think I was drunk on stage when I first started.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you think? What are the pratfalls that, as a young comic, we fall into as new comics?
You saying just starting out?
Yeah, when you're just starting out, what are the biggest mistakes comedians make starting out?
I would think the biggest not writing enough, and not staying and not staying on stage enough. So if you're gonna get better in the 5 years to find your voice, it's kind of got to be like something you.
You do all the time.
It's just something you do, just like you go to your regular job, and you're
Yeah.
not gonna be getting paid.
Right.
The payoff is later.
right.
But you gotta treat it like, and you gotta set your hours and you gotta treat it like this is gonna be my career.
Right,
Because you're
right.
gonna have to build a team too.
Right.
Now, like you started out, there was no viral.
Nope.
There was no internet. There was none of that.
Yeah.
At least no websites.
Yeah, look, MySpace. That was MySpace
Yeah, there
time.
was that. But
Tom and them.
yeah, we were just talking about Tom. I miss Tom.
Yeah. Tom got money and we
how-
on the way.
How do you feel? How do you feel the internet has changed comedy?
I think is definitely a vehicle that for us comedians that they can use. You used to have to get funny, and then the people will gravitate to you. I think the internet allows you to build an audience already, and you can work on the funny after that.
Yeah, it does. Do you think that hurts or helps comedy?
Well, it hurts comedy in the the art form of stand-up comedy. It hurts, but
Yeah.
if you're doing sketches, if you want to go on Saturday Night Live,
Right.
you want to create your own. So it is a vehicle now. You don't have to wait on Hollywood or wait on.
You don't have to go the circuit route.
You don't got to go to circuit right. You can take it right to the people. It's like you and the people. So
Yeah.
you say, Patrick and the people. I'm just talking to the people, and
Right.
the people that like me, appreciate what I'm saying. They gonna come spend a little
Right.
bit more time with me.
Right.
Right.
And the people that don't, scroll on.
Right. I love it. Stroll on,
Yeah.
bitch. So tell me, what about, you see a lot of focus today, like with the Matt Rifes and people like that who really
Took
focus.
him on the road too.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was it, by the way?
Matt was you can see. Well, I used to call him the Justin Bieber coming. I said you gonna get a hop because you got the package. That goes too. You gotta have a certain thing too. What they
Yeah.
call the it factor.
Yeah.
He already had that too.
Yeah.
So somebody gonna see that. If I see it, somebody gonna say, "Hey,
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna invest."
Yeah,
in
if
this
you
guy. So-
see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can tell people who got it too.
So what I think blew him up was his crowd work.
Yeah.
How do you feel about crowd work? Is that something you like, or you're good at, or how do you feel about that?
I'm great at it. It's a tool in my toolbox. It's
Yeah.
it's one of the disciplines of comedy.
Yes.
So you can use it. Now we've blown up cats now where that's all they do, and people are like, well, I don't just do crowd work. I do other stuff. But if that's the only thing you're showing, that's what people come to see.
Right,
So
right.
That's gonna be 90% of what you give to people because that's what they want to see. If you try to do something different,
They're not gonna-
pigeonholed. So
Yeah.
it can be a part of it, but it can't be the whole thing.
Right.
Because
It could put you in a corner where you can't get out of.
You can't get out the crowd work corner because they just want to talk.
You're right.
Yeah, they come for you to diagnose, and we got a lot of psychology that online let people be relationship experts and probably ain't even been in no relationship yet. They're just experts.
That's right. No, you got all kinds. That's what I say. The difference, I think, good or bad, is back in the '80s, if you were crazy, The only time you got seen on TV is if you were getting thrown in the back of a car or on the news and you've managed to blurt something out before they cut you off.
Right.
Now, all the crazy people have their own channel on the internet.
Right.
I got my own platform.
Yeah.
So I can be as crazy as I want to
And-
be. I seen a dude he got like millions of followers. He just post like Nutella on his
Nutella,
face and
yeah.
milk on his face.
Yeah.
But people online, you can do it. People like to hear people chew.
Yeah. He does.
See, that's all. Just
No,
chew it.
there's only one.
Okay.
Man.
One, you follow a chewer?
No, I don't even
chewer.
follow. There's just
follow a chewer?
There's
That's
one
the
video.
league. It's like a ASMR, what they call it.
Yeah, that's
I call
it.
them chewers.
Yeah. Chewing.
Yeah, they chewers. Yeah, and that's what people follow chewers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mukbanging.
Mukbanging, that
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Mukbanging.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can be.
What happened to the good old fashioned gangbang? Now we
Well.
mukbang.
Well,
What was that the line
food.
crosser?
They
Like,
call
look.
it food. They call it food porn now. So
Yeah.
you don't need
Food
no- people get hot off just a hot bowl of ramen.
Man, people apparently get hot off a lot of things that I never understood
Right.
before.
So eras though. So it's different eras. So you don't want to be the guy who's get off my lawn, but at the same time you're like, that's crazy. What you doing right now?
Yeah, no,
And
there-
it might. But people.
There's a little difference in get off my lawn and I want to eat the booty like groceries. You know, I mean, you can have a somewhere in the middle there. It'd be all right. You
I
know?
bumped into it, but not on purpose.
I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Oh man.
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. So that's great. So you come from a big family, man?
Two brothers and one sister. I fall in the middle. I'm the third brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
On
no
my mama's
wonder
side. Now, I got
that's
some-
why you're
I
a
got some Papa
comedian.
was a Rolling Stone brothers.
Yeah. Now I know why you're a comedian. You're the third brother, so you had to make noise to get seen. 'Cause
There you go.
They was sucking up all the oxygen in the
I
room.
fell in the, and I seen all the pitfalls, my brother and them, so I could see.
So you
a
could
little
avoid
bit. Yeah,
that. Mm-hmm.
So I'm baby brother. Little brother, they call me, little brother.
What would you say in your career have been the greatest challenges for you?
The greatest challenge is understanding the building relationships, long lasting, and finding those people who get your vision.
Yeah, who understands you and go, yeah, I'll put you to work.
I'm gonna work with you, and I understand
Yeah.
it. So it just staying connected to people, because the cats who really succeed in this have people who've been around them a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a strong team, and they understand what that person needs to be successful.
Yeah,
Because you are the star of the team. You like a walking company if you do it right. And you got all kind of these other people that help you. So no man is an island type deal.
Right.
So yeah, I think just building those relationships, that I got people in place who in the building right, man, that good funny brand and funny.
Yeah.
And understand me and helping me, because you're gonna need some help. I got
you
the
gotta.
funny,
Yeah,
but to get to the money, you got to have some
You gotta
other
have
people,
help.
and
Yeah.
some people to say, okay, so I always say, what are you saying about me when I'm not in the room?
Mm-hmm.
So I need some people who are my champions when I'm not in the room,
yeah,
and not the detractors,
right.
because a lot of detractors out there.
They're always haters. You know.
Yeah, you call me. I call them detractors.
Yeah. Well, I took that from Cat Williams, because in his set, I think he said if you got so many, what does he say, babe?
Well,
If you got like 20 haters,
If you don't have-
figure out
You
how
gotta
to get
get-
100 by
Yeah, you-
summer.
right,
need to be at 20 by
It's
summer.
called self-esteem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
Do you do impersonations, man?
I really don't. I try them, but I don't.
I try them too, and I never seem to do it well. She's great; she's pretty good at it, but I can't pick them up very well. I
I
try.
can mimic. I can mimic though, but I can't.
A little bit.
Really.
Yeah.
I can do like a line or two, but now I'm not no Jay Farrow.
Right.
Yeah, no
So,
doubt.
once you became successful, however many years ago it's been, what was the first thing that you might consider extravagant that you went out and said, you know what, I'm doing it now, I'm going to get this, I want this, I'm going to get this?
Oh, the Dodge Charger that's outside right now. I got that same car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the black. I got one of them Challengers.
How long
Challenger.
how long did you get it?
That was right after I won Lad Comic Standing.
Yeah.
So
What was that like, by the way?
That was great, man. Like I say, it was a time where like I was talking about the disciplines of comedy. So they did all that. They did the roasting. They did the improv. You did the stand up. So it was just it was always good. But you had to be when you do television. You ain't got but like 2 minutes, 1 minute, and they gotta make sure that this is you got legal. Like you can't say this. You can't.
Right.
So it was that. So it was learning to be disciplined. Television funny is different from live funny.
Right.
Yeah.
So everything got to be a little bit more. I need to know exactly what
you're
gonna
gonna say.
So you can't just be free like
You can't just wing it a little
You
bit.
can't. I
Not
need you
and
in
come
the box.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need you in the box.
Yeah,
So
the time.
the time because we gotta go commercial. So that
Yeah.
it was learning the television, but I enjoyed it, man. It was and then we went on tour afterwards, so it was a great time.
The comedians that were there, obviously you were competing, but were you guys buddied up during that time, or were you really like,
it
no,
was
man,
very
you
competitive.
might.
You was people would because you had challenges, and then at the end you had to say, I think I'm funnier than you.
You're right.
So that's personal. Now you challenge. So
Yeah.
it was always good. Like Joe Mackey and a guy named what is his name Monroe Martin. They had to battle each other, and they had to go at it like 3 different 2-3 minute sets, and each one got better and better till one had to be eliminated. So
Yeah.
that was great theater. Watching, just cats go back.
Yeah, it
Because
helps.
the judge couldn't come to the city.
Yeah.
So it made it very competitive. And after that, you was real competitive. Because one who went on tour, I had to close the tour each night. And they would do the other 4 cats who were the top 5. They had to do round robin. So I had to close after somebody different every
Every
night.
yeah.
But it made me stronger.
So it made you a better comedian.
Oh, yeah.
By-
They
by
was trying to
them.
cut my throat every time. Because, when you won, they were like, hey, you the winner. So we're going to put out pressure.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
We're
Yeah.
gonna put out pressure on
No,
you.
they want you to fold if you can. Yeah.
Yeah, but
They'll
no,
push you.
I know it's all to make you stronger. So
You rose to the cause.
Yes,
You
sir.
rose to
Yes,
the
sir.
cause. Now, did you make any lifelong friends when you were going through that? Anybody or just nobody?
Oh, well, me and Wanda Sykes still cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man,
I
she
love
is
her.
fun. Boy, Wanda's funny, boy. I love
Yeah,
Wanda.
that's my auntie.
Yeah.
She say I'm too old to be. She too young to be my auntie, but
Yeah.
so I say we might change to brother sister.
I guess-
She like you my old lad nephew. So
That's funny. That's funny. Who is a somebody well known whose number is in your phone right now that you can pick up and call today?
I don't know. I don't know who in my phone. I don't even know my phone on. Let me see. I don't know who you like.
No, I was just curious.
No, I got most comedians that's kind of known. I know them.
Okay.
I have either I got the contact or I'm a contact
Away
from
from
the
the
contact. So
contact,
yeah,
right.
so it's nobody that don't know me or I don't know them. We don't speak all the time, but
Yeah.
there's a mutual love and respect for what you do, even if you ain't quote unquote on that level.
Right.
They know. He got some tools in the toolbox now. So,
Right.
Yeah, so I got.
You've been putting in your time.
I put
Yeah,
in my
that's what I'm
time. So
saying.
yeah. So it's
No, I mean,
and it's still more work to do.
look, if you've been in the business 30 years and you don't know some people, something's probably wrong. You're probably not doing very well.
Yeah, I know a few people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's
And
great.
I don't waste my favors.
No, that's a good idea
Yeah,
not to.
How would you describe your comedy? So, like, if people were listening, they want to come out to the Looney Bin and see you. What kind of comic are you?
Observational storytelling, so current events, so and a little crowd work in there. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
it's an evening with Rob, man. I call it that good funny. So you when something good, it's gonna be a warmth to it. So I
Yeah.
try to add a little warmth to the room, and we get into it.
Got
And at
you.
the end of the night, they don't want to leave. So I know it's something happening.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, they eat dessert. Start rubbing each other. So I know it's something happening. I know it's
that's
something
great, man.
Some
That's
magic
great.
in the room.
happening. Yes.
I know there probably haven't been that many, but can you remember a time, maybe even when you were coming up, where you just absolutely bombed on stage, man?
I don't know about it. I don't have where I say I bombed. I did a college, Fayetteville State in North Carolina early on.
Yeah.
And they didn't appreciate me talking about the school. So
You know what? I'll tell you what.
I'll go with it.
right, so that didn't go
No,
as planned, but it went no bombing. It was just we don't agree what I seen and y'all think y'all see.
I had a similar experience at a college that I went to and performed, but my experience was I had too many real world things I was talking about that they had no idea what it was.
And I don't do colleges because of that.
Yeah,
You
because I
grow
can't
out,
relate.
You grow out of college. Yeah, you grow out of the college circuit. But yeah, the college circuit was always tough for me, and I knew.
Because you probably talk about a lot of real world
Wrong
shit.
folk. I'm talking about real life issues. I've been a
Yeah.
daddy since 22, so
Yeah.
I not bought some Pampers and things like that. So
Yeah.
once you've been a father, you see
That's
life a little
exactly
different.
right.
Yeah. So once they kids to me, regardless of what age, y'all still kids. So
Right.
Be still. Pay attention. So
Learn something
Yeah,
today.
but I knew I had a college. We did. I think we was in Oklahoma. Somewhere, and after the show, they usually have a little party or something.
Yeah.
And we went to the little after thing, and a young lady said, "You had a great show, Mr. Rodman." I said, "Okay, that's enough. I know it's time for me to just go back to the hotel."
Yeah. Mr. Rodman.
Mr. Rodman. Yeah. Anytime when they start calling you Mr. Rodman, you know it's time.
It's time to go
Yeah,
on
yeah,
home,
yeah.
yeah.
They look at you as the elder now. You're a statesman.
Yeah.
The younger comics call me OG. What's up, OG?
Triple OG.
Yeah, OG, when they start calling you that, you're
like,
turning the
damn,
corner.
man.
You're turning
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah, I got to do something crazy to get out of this.
Yeah, but now it ain't a bad thing because they need what you got to offer too.
Right.
So that's the beauty of it. The chase becomes different as you go about whatever you're trying to get out of it. So
Right.
so my thing that excite me now is totally different than that excited me when I first started.
No, that's very true. It does change over time,
Yeah.
and you see things. The lens changes a lot.
The lens, good word. Yeah. So it's just how you see it.
Yeah. So along the route of your career, or let's look at comedy as a whole. Do you think that, although it's entertainment, is comedy important to the culture?
Oh yeah, we gotta laugh. It's the medicine, and we can't be so serious. 'Cause if we get caught up in all the other things that happen throughout the world, somebody got to be. We are the. I don't want to say jesters, but we are the. We add a little levity to it all.
Right.
And I think comedians can see things a little different than the normal person who just living day to day because they in it. We can step outside and say, okay, I'm in it, but I can step outside and find the humor in that.
I feel like, if I watch politicians, for example, talk, they say lots of shit, but I don't. It's like this, you know what I mean? When a comedian says something, it makes me think, and I might actually. I've had comedians say something that make me change my position on something because it was so well done. I was like, wow, that's never thought about that,
Well, that's like I talk about checking yourself out at the grocery store, and I don't work here, and these are my clothes, and turn my light on, all those things. So people always, that's one of their favorite bits that I do. But it made every time I go to the grocery store, man, I think about you. And that's men and women. So,
Yeah.
so that's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, I don't know. But I know what we do has an impact, and it registers a little bit more. Some people have to work a little hard at making an impact in people's lives, but I think comedians don't. If you're good at it,
Right.
and as you craft, like a Dave Chappelle, a Rock, she like Rock.
Yeah.
How they craft things or say things, it makes it. I hadn't looked at that quite that way.
Look, I know there's no such thing as the GOAT, but who is a GOAT in your mind when you think of stand-up comedy? I know you said Eddie Murphy earlier, but
Yeah, but he moved into acting more.
and he never came back.
Yeah.
I wish he would have.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he teased us a few times, but and Eddie's still super fun. I think he could.
No,
get
he
up there,
could.
but he
I think he could
I
still
love
do
Charlie,
it.
though. To be honest,
Charlie.
Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. Yeah, Charlie Murphy was a beast, and he created his own lane. That's hard after a brother.
I love him.
Yeah. Did you ever work with Charlie?
I met him when they was doing the tour with Sid and George and all those to get down to it, but never worked with him before, but was a fan from afar.
Man, yeah, I have to say he is missed. He was very, very funny guy, man.
Yep.
And you're right. To come out not only under a famous comedian's shadow, but your brother who's at the time, arguably the biggest celebrity on the planet.
Wow, yeah.
On the planet,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
knew Eddie Murphy.
Yep,
bro. At the Delirious, it broke him into everybody was
Yep,
talking about
yep.
it. So to be able to somehow come out of that with your own lane, your own style, and your own voice was really impressive.
And he was the older brother too.
Yeah,
So it's still a hierarchy, regardless. If
Yeah.
little bro make it, I'm still big bro. So you still gonna give your
Yeah.
big bro a certain type of respect
Right.
that he deserve in the birth order of the world.
right. But back to where we were. Who's a goat? Who's a goat in your mind?
A goat to me is Chappelle.
Okay.
It's definitely a goat.
Yeah.
Did it his own way. Walked away at the height of it all.
Yeah.
And reinvented himself and bet on himself and say, you know what? If I just take this microphone and go talk to the people, they will do what. Cause Chappelle don't do a gang of movies.
No.
You don't see him on TV, nothing like that. He does stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
So he's a go. Seinfeld is a go. He still can get on that.
So, some people.
Pryor, Carlin, those are goats.
Yeah, definitely. Some people, don't like Seinfeld as much. But I guess his style is a cleaner, drier style.
Yeah, but that's a lane.
Yeah, but you're a fan of his work.
I am a fan of his stand-up because it's clever and is observational. So yeah.
When I watched him, he came here many years ago and did stand up, and I went to watch him. And while I didn't find him to be, sometimes you just can't stop laughing. Your gut just gets ripped out. Those comedians that do that to you. I didn't find it that way, but I did find it to be a clinic on joke construction.
That part. So I'm a student too. So
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not, because I look at stand-up different. I'm not watching always to laugh. Sometimes I'm just watching as a fan.
Yeah.
But also sometimes I'm watching like, what makes you?
Right.
What makes these people gravitate to what you do? What's your package that you have
Yeah.
that like? Oh, that's because he's the top.
Yeah.
As far as earnings and all. So
Sure,
you got to
he's
look
a
and
billionaire.
Right. So you had to look and say, how did he start Little Jerry in Long Island to this thing? So so you had to look at how people journey and what was their big breaks along the way. So he's definitely a technician on that. But the GOAT thing is subjective.
It's very subjective.
It's subjective, but it's definitely some cats who you like, whoa, they do it at a high level.
So, you've been around long enough. Tell us, what's the freak off the Diddy party like?
When they said I had to get on a shuttle bus, I said, I'm going home. If I can't drive my car, I ain't going.
I can't leave when I want to.
I got to be able to leave when I want to. That's my experience, I'm not going on that bus.
No, you did not ride in the shuttle bus.
No, you can't ride the shuttle bus, that's all.
No, you're right about that. Now, let me ask you, I don't want to be, is this your feature?
Yes, sir. That's,
Chad, would you swap? Let me talk to this guy, too. Come up here, man.
Chattanooga. Oh, he's like, I got to talk? Yeah, and he'll tell you his story.
come on up here, man.
Mark Curry's son.
Mark Curry's son.
Mark Curry's son.
That's great.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
that's Eric Faust.
You say Eric?
Eric, yeah, that's Eric.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, man?
He
I'm
been with
great,
us
man.
for a
It's good to meet you, man.
Well, you too. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Go by Eric Foster. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I've been in radio for 30 years. So
Oh, wow.
radio and comedy at the
Yeah,
same
me
time.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
Not
He had a
30
good
years.
radio voice.
Thank you.
No, he does. He has those golden tones, man.
Yeah, Chattanooga.
Yeah. So I had the opportunity to. Matter of fact, I have a picture on my phone of Rodman and a show in Chattanooga. I haven't even showed him. A friend of mine sent it to me.
Oh,
So I showed it to you.
okay.
So for him to come in and ask, hey, I've got some shows. Come on out. I was like, this is like
That's
a master
exciting.
class. It's a master class.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So it's a really exciting opportunity in a way for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing stand-up? I know you've been in radio 30 years. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 30 years.
About 30 years. Okay. Okay.
I was at a crossroads. I started comedy and radio at the same time. So I went out for a little bit, and then I said, you know what? I need insurance. So like health insurance,
Yeah, right. Like real insurance.
like real insurance.
Aetna. I need some Aetna.
So my home club, the Comedy Catch in Chattanooga, he said, "Hey man, you can do both." He said, "Actually, you can have the best of both worlds." So I would do the morning show, and whatever comic came through, you name it, I opened
Yeah.
up for him.
Yeah.
And then I still had the opportunity to do my radio show. I could promote my comedy shows, and whenever I had time to go out, I would go out, and so it
Yeah,
just
we,
worked out.
we have a lot in common.
Yeah.
It sounds like to me, man. We could probably talk for hours about that kind
Absolutely.
of stuff.
I already know.
I'm with
I
you on
can
that.
I can tell by the interview questions. I was like, okay, yeah, he's been in the game. He's been in the trenches.
Yeah, no, I've definitely been in the trenches, man. I feel you on that. So other than Rodman, because I know that's your first answer, along the route of your 30 years, what's the moment you've been standing on a stage and went, man, this is crazy. This is happening to me right now. And again, I know Rodman's number one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just the opportunities that you run into. We were in Atlanta at the Punchline, and they came up and said, "Hey, we've got somebody that wants to do a guest spot." And his rule is, "Hey, it's a 2-man show. Let's just keep it moving." And knock on the door, and the guy that comes in that wants to do 15, 20 minutes is Ray Romano.
Oh, shit.
Everybody loves Ray.
Yeah, he's
What is he, like 6'72"? I mean, he's a big guy, right?
6'2".
You talking about
Yeah.
a voice.
Boy.
Not Brad Gary. You thinking of the brother?
Oh, that's right. His
yeah,
brother's
Brad.
way taller, isn't he?
Vegas.
Yeah, that's right.
Ray is the brother. Yeah,
That's
Ray.
right. Brad Garrett's the taller one.
Ray ain't little though.
No,
No.
he's like 6'2". Yeah.
And it was star-studded, so it was Ray came, and then Channing Tatum was there. They were shooting a movie in Atlanta. So
Oh, wow.
the club is packed, and you have all of these stars in there, and then I'm thinking, please God, don't let this be the bad night.
let me
tonight.
mess up tonight.
And it was it was beautiful.
It was a great night, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
So
My
did-
wife there, my kid there. I had people from Chattanooga there, so it was perfect.
I have to ask because I know for me it would be, I'm going to rise up to the occasion, but I'm thinking to myself, let me go before Ray. Did you go before or after Ray? Did you have to follow it? Did he do his
No,
guess
I,
what?
I opened it up. I told him, I said, hey, I'll cut my time down. He was like,
yeah.
no. He said, how much time do you do? I said, I do 20. He said, do 15. I'll do 15 to 20.
Okay.
And then I'll
so he
bring
got
him
to go
up.
after you.
Yeah.
Because I would be like, man, I don't want to have to follow
And
Ray.
then
if I
to
don't
have, his wife come up and say, hey, for people not to know who you are and you did what you did, that was-
Really?
Yeah,
man, that's high
man.
praise. I mean,
Dude.
she's seen a lot of comics.
That's what I'm saying. And my wife I'm sitting there, I'm like, holy smokes. And then you get the chills
Yeah,
and
that's
everything.
that moment. That's that moment right there where you're like, man, maybe I can do that. Maybe
Yeah.
I am really
Yeah.
all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing.
Films, movies, shows. Have you done some? I know you have.
Some would like to probably do more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in my toolbox too. But no, I did. I've been in Funny People and
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A couple of independent joints. I actually just shot a independent movie. It probably gonna be on.
Sex tapes don't count.
Well, they do. They
Independent
do.
movie.
Look, independently.
No, now they do.
Yes,
No,
I see you
that's
got.
OnlyFans.
I see you got a dirty mind. I can tell already. Yeah, I can tell you.
You correct.
Yeah, she's about that. She about that life. I can already tell.
You correct.
But look
That's
at
my
that.
old,
Yeah,
Mr.
that P.
P.
Yeah, P doing his thing. He the president of New Orleans basketball now.
Sorry,
But what I went, but
Wait,
what
wait,
were you
wait,
talking
wait.
about? I don't even know what
Okay.
we talking about. She was talking about porn or something. I don't know. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
movies.
Movies? No, I just did a movie. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it's an independent movie. I played Jarvis, who's friends. It's called The Relationship Experience.
Okay.
And it's about couples can't lie
Oh,
to
okay.
each other. So if you lie, they set them in this house, kind of like a reality show type deal. They
Yeah.
put them in the house and they
Shock
win
them?
$10,000.
Oh.
Yeah, but they'll shock them if you lie about whatever.
Oh, wow, that's
So
wild.
it's-
That's
it's a real
interesting.
Cool little movie. I don't know when it come out, but I shot that. So yeah, I definitely want to do some acting.
Yeah.
A little bit more, but stand up is the first love. That's the
Sure,
root.
of course.
But yeah, I would love to do some more TV and
Okay.
movies and things like
Yeah.
that.
How about yourself? Have you done any television or film work? I know you obviously radio.
No, just radio.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Really, me too. I did a couple small things early on, but they're not. They may be on IMDb, but they ain't nothing.
muscle too. You got to work. Like I've taken some acting classes and different things. So, but you competing with Juilliard trained.
Right?
So,
you're
some
right.
people go to college for theater, and then so you come in with your. So you had to be. When I used to think when people say a comedian that say he can't read. And I was like, can't read, like illiterate can't read. But what else is that's a whole other kind of can't read.
What
like,
other
it's
kind of read are we
illiterate,
talking
can't
about?
can't read these scripts. So
Yeah.
it's a different kind of read where
Right.
they'll label you. They're like, he can't read. You're like, that person can read. I've seen him read.
I've seen it. He had a book the other
Yeah,
day.
they got a book in his hand. But no, they're saying you can't read the scripts and deliver
Oh.
how they would like it.
Right.
The context
Yeah.
in the script. So that,
Okay.
but that don't mean you can't read, period.
Right. But that would come across wrong to hear.
Yeah,
What do you mean I
you
can't
read?
read?
They like that person. He cannot read. I'm telling you that. So I've heard that just going through the process of different auditions, and people I say, why that person ain't made it or what? Oh, you know they can't read. What? But they can read.
Right.
They
That's
can't.
hilarious. Sometimes those figure of speeches that catch you on that.
Yeah.
So, of all the different places around the world, country, whatever you've done stand up, where's the hardest crowds at? What are the hardest crowds for you? Not that any of them are really
I
hard.
don't look at any of it as hard. I look at it as we in the joy business. So I got to bring a little joy to
Right.
the building.
Let me ask you this: does your set change somewhat regionally?
Yeah, like New York audiences are different because it's such a tourist situation. So you got to like sometimes people be in the audience. It ain't that you ain't funny. I don't even know what you saying, sir.
Right.
I don't even understand the language what's coming out of your mouth, but it look funny.
Yeah.
So you get foreigners and different people from different places, but they love comedy, but they might not understand my particular Southern vernacular.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he just dropped that word. That's a bonus
when they
point.
say
Give
we're
him
gonna
the
make
10
English
points.
the official language, well, everybody English ain't the same. I tell
No,
you that.
that's the answer. No, trust me,
It's a lot of different English sisters out there.
No, trailer English and castle English are very different, aren't they?
English sisters. No,
you're right about that.
You run into that sometime, but so I say New York, any Vegas type audiences, those touristy type places, but usually when it's just mostly black people, white people, that's gonna be a good situation for me. That's why I grew up with mostly black people, white people, but I know other ethnicity too.
I got you. I feel you. I'm familiar with them.
I've learned a few ethnicities along the way. I
I'm
lived in the
familiar with
Mexican
them.
neighborhood for
I've
22
sampled
years.
the buffet. Yeah. Eric.
Yeah, not 22 years.
Eric, so in your case, doing radio for 30 years, I know you must be like me. You've probably interviewed a gazillion billion celebrities, and when you first get in radio or anything where you're interviewing people like that, it's the most exciting thing in the world until you've done about 10 of them. Mm-hmm. And then they're all about the same, aren't they? I mean, it's exciting to interview, and I'm talking about the call-ins that we would get because, I remember when Tommy Davidson was an interview, and everybody Tommy, look, he's one of the best stand-ups. He's phenomenal in living color, phenomenal. Love that dude. I mean, everything. So I was so excited.
Even just make noise.
Tommy, just make noise, and it's funny. But I don't know what happened that day. But Tommy wanted to be anywhere but on the phone with me that day.
Okay.
It was just one of those moments, and I was just like, oh, my God, this is just...
But the business probably had
Yeah.
something else going on.
Oh, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was something going on in his
so
world.
it wasn't a good day.
No,
to
it
be
was
talking.
definitely not. No, I don't
And
know.
that happens, though, because people think comedians are always happy or you make so many people smile, you got to be always... But no, you're going to have some days where, like, I don't want to be bothered today.
No,
Just to recharge.
that is the one thing as a comedian that if I had a pet peeve, it'd be, oh, you're a comedian, tell me something
Tell
funny.
me a joke. That's
You're
the
a
worst-
plumber, bitch, fix my pipe.
Right. That's the worst question you can ask a comedian because you're dealing in humor. So funny gonna happen anyway. If we sit and talk and enjoy
It's gonna materialize.
It's gonna be everything. You're gonna get everything you want out of that encounter.
And don't get 2 or 3 comedians together because it gets real messy all fast.
Well, you don't want to be competing. That's what everybody got a role to play.
Yeah.
And some people don't want. Everybody can't be Michael Jordan.
No, that's true.
gotta have
Somebody
John
got somebody got to be some
Scotty.
somebody got to be Bill Winnington.
Yeah, Cartwright. Bill Winnington.
Come on, Mac.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's that Jordan era,
How
baby.
we gonna get these rings?
That's that
now?
Jordan era,
Yeah,
baby.
the Jordan era.
Yeah.
But they be like, oh, compete with us. I'm like, no, everybody want to be like Mike.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the song. So that's still, I want to be like Mike. That's why everybody wear Jordan, because
And
everybody want to be like Mike.
I think Scotty's still mad about that.
Yeah, he's still.
He wouldn't be like Scotty. What?
You know,
Yeah, read your
and then
contract, Scotty.
And then the Jordan, Yeah, so that's another episode too.
Are you a sports fan?
Oh yeah, big time.
What's your favorites?
Football number 1, and basketball 2.
Okay.
Baseball 3.
College or NFL or both?
Both.
Yeah. Who's your team?
Teams, Falcon.
The Atlanta
Bro,
Falcons.
Atlanta Falcon, yeah, they broke my heart many a time. But you
Yeah.
know that Super Bowl, we can't live that down. And I was at that game too.
Really?
I did. I splurged. That was a gift. I splurged.
Okay, that's one.
That was a
You went to
splurge.
the Super Bowl.
I went to the Super Bowl
Okay,
right
now-
after I was in Pittsburgh.
Now hold on.
Left the show.
No. Back up. We got to start. Nobody's gone to the Super Bowl that I've ever known in my life. So we got to start at the beginning. Where did you sit in the Super Bowl?
I sit
Were you in the nosebleeds or down on the
I was
50?
in the 2. I think I was in the 2. It was in Houston. So I got to look at my old ticket.
Okay.
Maybe the 2 other one. I don't know. But I was by a lot of players, family from the Falcon.
Okay.
So everybody was excited. It was the right place to be for me.
Yeah.
We was excited. Halftime, 28-3. We doing our thing, and then
Oh wait, is that? That's
that Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's Super Bowl. Lady Gaga halftime show.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
all of it.
no,
Yeah. Everybody walked out sick.
I'm gonna. I have
That's
to
why I
tell.
don't mess with Lady Gaga like that. I don't mess with Lady Gaga.
I'm still mad at myself over that because at the time I was a big Patriots Tom Brady fan and I was so pissed off that I said screw it, I'm done. I'm going to do something else. And when I woke up the next day, it was like, what do you mean it was the biggest comeback in NFL history? What are you talking about?
The Patriot fan was so sick they was walking out.
Yeah.
It was over.
No, it
all
was-
we had to do was get one more third down. It was over. But that day I seen my favorite sport. I seen that day. I say it might be a little orchestration in this.
Oh,
Cause it looked like a dance.
I've been
Cause momentum, you know they call it old Mo when momentum shift. I seen when the momentum shift. They brung the Falcon confetti out the tunnel, so they was ready to boom do the black and the red and the white confetti. But once I don't know who did it, but once they didn't get that, got that hold of
so the confetti can't enroll
They
it.
took the confetti back up under the tunnel. I said it's over. They done took the confetti. Yeah, and they brung out the Patriots. I said, oh yeah,
Here comes Tom Brady and his deflated balls.
So now our championship shirt probably in some little third world country, and they say Falcon champions. We did not win.
That's good. Eric, are you a sports fan?
Absolutely.
What's your
Basketball is my 1.
NBA?
Football is my 2. College basketball. As a matter
Okay.
of fact, I want to shout out one of our very own from Chattanooga. His name is Ace Bailey.
Okay.
He plays at Rutgers.
Yeah.
He is now a finalist for the Julius Irvin Small.
Man, that's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. He's a good kid too. He's a great
Oh
kid.
yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So you like college and pro basketball, or
More so college.
okay? Who's your team?
For college basketball,
Yeah.
I'm still a Tar Heel fan. I've been
North
a
Carolina Tar Heels,
man.
baby. Yeah.
Even though we'll go through some hard times.
Yeah.
Davis.
But we'll go through some hard times, but something about that Carolina blue.
Yeah. So
They got Bill Belichick up there now.
do they?
Yeah, college. He coaching football.
Oh, he's coaching football there.
And then of course got to go root for the Vols. They're right up the street. So
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
root
yeah.
for them a couple of times.
My one experience with Tennessee and Knoxville is a strip club called the Mouse's Ear.
Oh Lord!
Yeah. If you ever get a chance, don't go there.
Don't go there.
Don't go to the
Yeah,
Mouse's Ear.
don't go there. No,
Not
you don't.
Don't sound like Magic City to me.
Yeah, it was
Enter that
the
orifice.
Let me put it like this: the opposite of magic.
City. Whatever they do that, they not doing
unless
that,
your
though.
magic
The
trick
mouse is-
was make it shrink. Whoop.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, it
See,
was
I'm from the home of strip clubs where they
Atlanta.
So I paid my due. It's like a rite of passage. If you there, you gonna
Yeah.
spend some time there. I
Yeah.
don't go now because I got other responsibilities to do. With
Man,
my boys.
why ain't you? are you? Let me ask. Are you married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, I got. That's why I say I got other responsibilities
Yeah.
to do with my ones.
Yeah, because I was getting ready to ask you how you ain't friended up one of those housewives of Atlanta.
Well, they taken care of.
Yeah, I just figured you seem like a good talker.
Yeah, they're a little neat.
You seem like a good talker. I mean, I just.
But
thought
they gonna be outside my budget of what I want to invest.
maybe-
You got to know what fits you. Don't.
That
chase
is one of the
carrots.
greatest things I've ever heard right there. He said that she might be outside of my budget.
And
That's
because
facts.
Because women gonna cost a little change along the way,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
whether directly or indirectly.
No, you think Portia don't want you to buy her something nice? That yeah, you right.
And you want to buy Portia something nice, but it might be outside your budget.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I don't want to buy nothing nice that I got to go in debt for.
Exactly.
Yeah, ain't none that good.
Never date a woman that'll ruin your credit.
Don't finance the punani. Is that what you're saying? Don't finance the punani.
Yeah, don't find that. Yeah.
No. Are Eric?
It's like an ass is what is that? Ass buy here, pay here.
buy here, pay here. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Car is ass is.
So let me ask
High
this:
mileage.
How if you've been with your wife a long time, how does she deal with you being on the road all the time?
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works because I've been doing it so long, and it creates a. She can do her own. Like my wife is a pastry chef, so she.
Oh,
works,
wow.
She got to bake something. She needs to go bake.
Yeah.
So that's her craft. So
Yeah.
So so it works. What I do and what she do, and she always did the baking, but she had to find her balance of, because people used to always say, "Thank you for sharing him with us." If she'll go to a show and she didn't like that, she's like, I ain't, am I sharing you?
Yeah.
You're sharing the gift with the people. So you had to learn that along the way too. What is your thing and what's my thing, and then when we together, it's our thing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What about? Are you married, Eric?
I am.
How long you been married, man?
26.
26 years. That's amazing. Also, but how long were you married?
I'm 26. I'll be 27 July.
Oh man, y'all really are.
yeah.
Y'all get your periods at the same time.
We
No, not.
soldiers
I'm
in
just
the
messing
army.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were in the
D
army?
block for a
No,
while.
I just said.
Oh.
Yeah, marriage is like the army.
Oh,
You
it-
are in the army. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
You gotta
I guess
soldier
so.
on. You gotta soldier
Yeah,
on.
no, you're right. So, in your comedy that you do, Eric, do you talk a lot about relationships, or what's your bag when you're what's your style about?
Everything that's funny.
Yeah, just whatever's funny.
Anything that's relatable, from raising kids to
Yeah.
marriage stuff, sex.
So
with
real
the lack
life
thereof,
stuff. Real life.
real
Yeah.
life stuff.
Real life. Yeah, no, that's what it's all about, man. So what's next for you, man? What's the what's your goal now? I mean, you're one at the top of the food chain here. You're
I ain't got to the top of the food
but
chain.
you
I'm
getting-
on the chain.
You up there, man. You up there now. Come on now.
I ain't top though, Patrick.
I'm the rod man.
And that gets me in some doors, but there's other doors I gotta.
You're still
gotta
working
break.
on.
Yeah. So but that's the hunger.
Yeah.
So I don't mind being a little hungry, because that's gonna make me better. So I think I got everything that I need to be at the top of the food, where the food chain at.
Yeah.
But it gotta be my own food chain.
So is that where is that what your goal is? Is I want to keep elevating this until I'm at that level as well.
Reach my full potential. Have my face on the side of the bus.
Yeah, be
be
oversaturated
too-
like Kevin Hart.
I want to be busy
Yeah,
all the time, not sometime, but all the time. And then when I get tired, say that's enough.
right. When you get
When
that,
I
yeah.
get tired, not
Yeah.
when people say, "Oh, I ain't gonna do it," like no, because I got the energy still to do it.
Right.
So you do it in the lifetime of the opportunity. So the opportunity doesn't leave. It's just you get frustrated with the different.
Yeah,
things along the
I
way.
think if you lose the hunger, you lose the game.
And that's the key, though. Just stay in the game. Keep putting up shots.
Yeah,
Elbow in, follow through.
I know that's right, Coach. I know that's right.
Elbow in, follow through.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all you gotta do.
That's it.
Finger in the hole, no pun intended.
Hey, easy. Well, you're close to me, Eric. Come on, man. It's talking about finger and hole stuff. I can't do that now.
No, that was my coach. He was-
Oh, that's your
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said
Yep,
finger in the
yep,
hole.
go in.
I don't
Finger
want.
in the hole.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want my coach to say that to me either. I mean,
We didn't have pause back then. Now
Oh,
my
yeah,
son
that-
says pause all the time.
oh,
I
man,
can't
that's
say
for
anything.
me too. Yeah, we do the same. Our house is nothing but a big pause button at this
Exactly.
point. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Do you have kids, man?
Sure do. Daughters.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But they're young. They're not kids anymore. I shouldn't say kids. They're
Oh.
young ladies.
Okay.
I've done the kid thing, so I'm really in an empty net. I got a daughter in college.
Yeah.
That still comes home when she breaking. But other than that, it's just me and. But my oldest daughter, she got some. She made me a little. I don't like to call myself a grandpa, but I call myself a G daddy.
A G daddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be a grandma or grandpa.
No, I'm not Paw.
Everybody got new
Yes,
names.
I'm a G daddy. So I got two little grandbuddies.
Yeah.
I call them grand pupils.
Grand pupils.
Grand pupils.
Because you're the
'Cause, you know,
teacher.
I'm gonna teach them some things.
Yeah.
So yeah, they my little grand pupils. So I got 1 4 and one finna be 1 in April. So and my daughter she did a thing on it because she had them. My birthday in April 30th. She had the little one. He April 24th.
Okay.
So me and him share the same zodiac.
Yeah.
And then my wife is October, and then the oldest little son, he October. So I don't know how she linked that up, but they
it
the
worked
same
out.
sign, but it worked out. So
Yeah.
she wanted personality like her parents.
Now, I don't. I do have adult sons, but we don't have any grandkids yet. But some people say that it's a different experience altogether. Is it?
It makes the world a better place.
Yeah.
Everything because I enjoy it because everything you try to teach your kids, the grandkids are giving them that business too.
Yeah.
So you see, I get what you said, Dad. I understand what you were talking about because he kicking on my nerve. So, but the beauty in them is when I spend time with them is they make me feel younger, and they're eager to learn.
Yeah.
So for a man,
They still look at you like
you
it
the
matters.
hero. You
Yeah.
the man.
Yeah.
If we going to cut some grass, my little one, he get his little lawnmower.
Right.
4-year-old, he got a little lawnmower, and they excited. So it brings and it's gonna give me more material. But like I don't feel like I'm ready to talk about it all the way on stage yet. But I got it comes.
It's percolating.
It's percolating. So that's
Yeah.
the thing. So I like it's gonna give me some more legs in it too.
Right.
But yeah, you definitely when you get it, you're gonna be like, this is what life is about.
Yeah.
So you kind of you can
I hope
see a little bit.
I want to wait to learn what life's about a little longer.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I ain't ready yet.
You don't want to spend a little time with them because they gonna add something to you because they always say guard your heart. But when you get little grandbabies, they gon' tap into the little heart on you. You like,
Right.
y'all trying to make me soft. I see what's going on here. Yeah, because the women gonna give them whatever they want. So, but especially with boys, so I've learned I got to be a little bit more sterner with them because they got so many mamas.
So many people giving to them.
Oh, they give them so much.
You got to give them a little hell.
You gotta give them a little
give 'em a little
bit,
something.
little kiss and a little kick
Yeah, no, I'm with you on
on the
that.
way. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Eric, you have been doing comedy a long time, and you say you talk a lot about family. What age are your kids?
My son's 25.
20, oh, you have one 25. I have one's 25 also. How do you feel like that, shaped your comedy, having, your kid?
Actually, he's the reason why I got back in.
Really?
Yeah, doing the radio stuff.
Right.
And wife gets pregnant, and I didn't want to be a dad that was away. I wanted to be in the moment. So I was like, hey, I've got the radio thing happening. I can go out on some dates whenever I want to, but I want to be here with him. He needs to know who I am.
Yeah.
And when he, came of age, he was like, all right, Pops, it's time for you to get back out. So, and this when you can tell when the universe is lining up in your favor. Next thing I know, I get a call from a guy named Rod, man. He's like, hey, man, I got some dates. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
And then my son is looking at me like, what you gonna do? Barbecue meal, do Pop. Let's go. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're pretty close with your son?
Absolutely.
So let me ask both of you guys this then, because we talk a lot about it here, which is that obviously from a generational standpoint, and I'm going to assume you guys probably are near my generational. You might be a little younger.
As my brother say, we half 100, dog.
Yeah. Then we there. We there. Yeah. So
Half 100, dog.
I know how my parents were, and I think most parents of our generation. My dad was kids are meant to be seen, not heard. He had very, strong rules. You got your ass busted, you got whooped.
Yeah.
I mean, you toe the line.
Yeah.
But obviously in our generation, we said, okay, wait a minute. Maybe that wasn't exactly the right way to go. And so we all, I think, changed that to some extent. Has that been a good thing, or is this a problem for us? Have we made the kids too soft?
I know people always say mental health is a real thing.
It is, yeah.
It is a real thing, but so are ass whoopings.
Yes. Yeah, no, they are. They are.
Yeah, so sometimes they say you got to spare the rod. So I think in each case with a child, I think if they're at the age where they know right from wrong, you could possibly say, hey, some correction is needed. So
Yeah.
But my mama and where I grew up, like you said, they believe that we're bad now and talk about it later.
Yeah, now that shoe came off.
Yeah, but now switches, all that. So
Yeah.
now, I think we have created a more entitled generation. And with social media, the things that are out there. So it's so much stuff that your voice can get drowned out too, because there's so many other voices trying to raise your
The power
child.
of the internet, right?
Yeah, it's the power. It's the World Wide Web.
Yeah, right.
They gonna know about stuff way for, so they gonna question your authority because I googled it and it don't say that, so you don't know
Right.
what you talking about.
Yeah, no,
so
that's-
you might deal with that too.
That fact checking on the
Fact
spot is tough,
checking
isn't it?
on the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
So you got to make it make sense to them now. So parenting is definitely
So,
different now.
so look, if we got our asses beat, right? Let's say, because again, I don't know. My dad, later in life as an adult, my dad became my friend. But when I was growing, he was never my friend. You
Because
know what I mean?
it's his room. It's
Right.
his house.
That's right.
You're going to buy my room.
But you would think we would come out mentally all just screwed the hell up, and these kids should be much better off.
But they're
But
not.
but why? But what the hell's going on? They got an easier road. They didn't get that ass handed to them the way we did, but they're struggling more.
But I think that we just go back to eras, though.
Yeah.
So our parents we didn't have the soft landing all the time.
Right.
Well, these kids, I always know I still have a soft landing, and some of them use the excuses. I need a mental health day, and ain't nothing wrong with them.
Right.
But if you go through trauma, like we didn't have school shootings.
That's
so
right.
That made me look at how they. I like, oh, you scared somebody? We had.
No.
I remember Ryan Lawler headbutted Rufus one day, and that was the
Yeah.
first headbutt we
I
seen
mean,
at school.
did-
But you didn't have nobody actively shooting.
This is you're Atlanta, you're Tennessee, right? Is that okay? So you probably had the same experience when I was going to school. People had their rifles in the back glass of their pickup trucks at school.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody ever took it out.
Nobody took it out.
Right.
because
There literally were
understood.
guns everywhere.
Yeah, they going hunting or something later
Yeah.
or whatever. You
Yeah.
understood that, but you didn't feel threatened.
No, we
That never gonna
fight.
pop out. But
Yeah.
once that Columbine happened, then we have
Then it-
copycats.
Yeah, everybody wanted to do it to the next level.
It's the next level. So yeah, we had, like I used to say, we used to have fire drill, stop, drop, and roll, tornado drill.
I
Things like that.
you remember they would get you under the desk for the nuclear
Oh yeah,
drill?
yeah.
Like that's a nuclear bomb's coming. I'm under a desk. Thanks so much.
It's probably gonna blow me up still. But no, so they have different concern, and the popularity with the social media. Nobody said I like you or I don't like. So you post something, you're looking for a like.
Yep. Instant gratification.
To validate your, day or whatever. We didn't look for validation like that. We had to actually go out and do the
we
thing.
looked
We,
for it.
Yeah, but in a different way though.
we had
So
to go find it somewhere else.
Yeah, you wasn't getting on. You was actually with that person in the flesh, whatever,
Yeah.
getting that validation. But yes, it's a different thing that you're looking. I mean, most times we call them friends, but most of them gonna be strange. You ain't gonna know everybody that follows you.
Right. No.
So the validation thing is different too. So I think
That is
self-esteem.
big.
Let's get with self-esteem. I think people self-esteem is not as high, even though they have more and it looks more glossier.
Right.
But underneath,
That's fair. That's a fair statement because they haven't gone through the trials and tribulations.
Like my mom used to say, I not been your age before. So it's called life experience.
Yeah.
So, but we made gurus out of young kids who ain't lived no life. Now they got all the trappings of the riches and the fame and all that, but they ain't got nothing really to talk about because they ain't lived no life.
No, that's true.
But they're called influencers.
Right. Now, I'll tell you what, I remember we've talked about it many times about when Justin Bieber went through that period where, he was just raising hell all the
Did he
time.
sleep with?
But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Allegedly. Nobody knows. I thought you were talking about that period. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But where I was going with that is,
Allegedly now. I didn't mean to throw you out there.
no, that's fantastic.
Real question,
That's
what
so
happened
good.
to Farnsworth?
Bentley?
Really? I don't know. I
feel
like
like
Fonz.
he should be
Y'all know what happened to
victim
Fonz.
number one.
No.
Y'all know what happened to Fonz.
I need to know.
He was also at the Diddy party.
All the time.
Yeah, he was the
He's the
Diddy
umbrella
party.
man.
He was
He's the
probably
umbrella
the
man.
first.
He was more than
That
umbrella.
umbrella was being used to
If you
shield
up
for
under
some
the umbrella,
other
he's
stuff.
okay. He's
It
up
wasn't
under-
rain.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like,
He's a Georgia guy, so I ain't gonna get from where I get
no, I
from where
just
to love. Yeah,
no,
he's a
much
family
love.
man now.
I got you, man.
Everybody got a pass.
So with what were we talking about? We were talking about bad kids, and we were talking about Bieber and acting up.
Yeah.
But you know, is it just a reflection of the entitlement you're talking about? Is that what that is? Because you know, you get out there, you get a gazillion $billion at 19 years old. You don't know who the hell you are or what to do with that kind of
Right.
that power.
Yes, that's with the college and the Neils and all that. So you're flipping hierarchies and family structures too. You're giving all this, and dad or mom might have invested all
Yeah,
this.
watch your mouth, Mom.
And so but now
that-
you work for the kid now, cause the kid got
want the house
the yeah. You want it? I need you to act like you got to sit there.
Yeah.
So you is creating a dynamic in family structure sometimes where, and just with information is where the kids now are running the castle.
Right. That table's turned.
Like
yeah.
you say, my daddy, you knew who the law, when daddy come in, you know the law is here.
No, it's funny. Again, going back to what we were talking about a second ago, it just dawned on me when I was a young teen. I think my dad had guns all over the house. I mean, he had pistols here, he had rifles here, and I mean they were everywhere.
Yep.
We never, ever touched him. Because we knew he'll kill me before this gun does.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna kill me.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm more scared of that.
Yeah,
But these kids
no.
are not. So the fear factor, they're not scared because they talk to people every day.
Well, right, they see online, oh, look, he talked to his mama like that. Why can't I?
Right. Being a father, when I used to watch them little Disney shows or little different they have where the kids usually run in the house too. If you ever watch little kid shows, the parents are co-stars, but the kids are the stars.
Right.
So that's trickle down in real life.
All right,
too.
let's take that to the next level. What the hell's up with Orlando Brown? He's got a hit right now, I guess. Apparently, everybody loves this song he's put out. But
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
he's
He's a talented kid, though.
That
I
kid
know
is
he's super
talented,
He's
talented.
hella talented.
Yeah,
And
and
I
he's
wonder-
talented.
figured out his lane on this too. He figured out his social media lane.
Right.
But that's where you go back to the more outlandish, the more crazy, the more eyeballs. So you,
So is it real crazy, or is he putting on something?
well, he's also an actor too.
Right, that's what I'm
So-
saying.
so-
Which is it?
Calculated.
Yeah, I think it's very
so?
calculated. Yeah, I think he's a
Go
performer.
back to Prince. Remember when they were asking Prince about now all of this sexual stuff that you're doing? He was like, I know exactly what I was doing.
Yeah,
I'm pushing the button.
yeah. No, he did do
Push
that.
the button, more eyes. Now everybody can go viral.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's
No,
playing the game.
Prince. It was kind of viral before viral in lots of ways.
Well, we
I
knew
mean,
what viral was. Yep.
Yeah.
He always knew the power. He got a clip where circulate where he knew the power of the internet too. He said, "Let it, get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you."
That's right. How he said it too, isn't it? Yeah. That's how he said it. That's exactly how he said it. Yeah. He was he was a great performer. Interesting individual.
Yeah.
I love it when Charlie Murphy said, you didn't get that at the men's
And
store.
I actually
men's
met
section."
Prince one time too in New York at
Really?
Caroline's. Yeah, he used to be a big fan of stand-up comedy actually. So he used to go to all different shows.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like one, I forget the night it was, but yeah, I didn't get no picture or nothing. But they like Prince over there, and I.
Hold on,
hey,
Prince just
yeah,
walk in and
he-
sit down.
No, he come with an entourage. Eddie Murphy same way. They come with a little entourage, but
Yeah.
yeah, you see them, but you ain't gonna.
He kind of just floats out with
It's,
fog.
yeah,
Right,
that
right.
thing. So it's like it's
And a
it's
purple
like,
light.
Yeah, but he's laughing. He enjoying the show, but yeah, you're not really. You like that's Prince over there. So everybody looking at Prince, but they looking at the show, but they looking at Prince too.
Yeah,
See
of
Prince
course.
like-
Yeah, Prince liked the
right,
show.
Right.
If
So,
Prince like it, I love it.
yeah, so met him. Yeah, didn't meet him, but he was at the show.
Boo, I know you got some questions. Throw in here. Blouses, yeah.
Blouses.
Throw
You
in,
married too?
throw in on some questions.
Yeah, I slept my way to the middle.
That's your wife right there.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah,
That's nice.
Stuck
Yeah.
in the middle with you.
yeah, that's it. That's it. No, she's firmly planted herself right in the middle,
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe lower middle.
Living the dream.
Yeah, and she's living the dream in a brick building in the back alley of a North Little Rock somewhere here with me.
Hey, man.
You know,
You said Patrick got the people, so you got to talk to the people.
yeah, right.
You got to talk to the people. Yeah, you got all the equipment that everybody else got. It's just in a different location.
That's it. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I mean, you've hit up. You basically did family.
Yeah, you touched everything, man.
you-
This is the longest podcast I ever did.
No,
I know you.
I'm
This
about.
long form. This long form.
It
right
is,
here.
man.
But I like long form. It's
No, it's great. I'm about to set you free. Man, tell us if they want to find out more about you and your comedy. Obviously, they need to come to the Looney Bin tonight or tomorrow, right? But what on the internet? Where do they
What's
go?
your socials?
Thank you. Patrick went way about that. My socials are at Rodman Comedy and Comedian Rodman on Facebook, and all the rest of them is at Rodman Comedy. And rodmancomedy.com website, but it's under construction right now, so don't go on there.
Okay.
Now,
all right.
if it takes me to Dennis Rodman.
No, that's two different Rodmans.
Two different Rodmans.
Yeah, the two different.
He
Eric,
like to wear dresses.
Dennis does, yeah. Dennis,
you see a lot of that in Atlanta.
he's eccentric. He's eccentric. Well, I've lived in California and Atlanta, so I've seen a lot of different characters along
You've
the
seen
way.
some eccentric.
Yeah, it's eccentricness. Yeah, people do things out there.
yeah, no,
Do
they
some things.
People be doing things.
do special things.
There's some characters. There's
Eric,
some cases out there.
If people want to find out
There's some cases.
more about you, your radio program, or whatever, what are your socials? As she says.
On Instagram, it is E Foster Will, and on Facebook, it is E Foster Williams. So just check me out. Follow me. I will follow you.
All right. Well, that is awesome, man. I'm so thankful that you guys have come today. Let me. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, everybody. I'm going to put in a song real quick, and I'm going to get some pictures with these fine individuals, and then we'll come back in just a minute. All right.
Last night was amazing, at least until it wasn't. I can't even remember what got us so bent. From laughing and talking to yelling and squawking, from I only wanna feel you to I only wanna kill you. How can we love so damn much? Can't wait for each other's touch, to having absolutely zero patience. Straight character assassination. Just this afternoon, you couldn't imagine life without me. Then how is it so soon? You can't stand anything about me. How can we love so damn much? Can't wait for each other's touch, to having absolutely zero patience. Straight character assassination. We went from loving out loud to surrounded by a dark cloud. Body passionate with sweat, to the worst we've said yet. How can we love so damn much? Can't wait for each other's touch, to having absolutely zero patience. Straight character assassination. It's straight assassination. But damn if I don't love you.
All right, and we are back, man. That was awesome having those guys on. That was really, man. They're funny dudes.
Man, that was funny as hell.
Yeah, no. Be sure and get out to the Looney Bin this weekend if you want to see Eric and the Rod Man. Both great comics, and I think that you'll have a lot of fun with that. Let me mention this a couple things very quickly. If you're looking for a vehicle, Fitz Auto is the place to go, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock, or you can go online to fitzauto.com. And if you're looking for some relief from stress, anxiety, inflammation, things like that, you want to go to bantx.com. That's bantx.com. That's Botanical Alchemy Nutraceuticals. They do custom sublingual CBD. And if you put in PATP25 as your promo, you'll get 25% off of that. So check that out. All right. What's going on with you, Boo?
Nothing. Don't put the spotlight on me.
No,
now.
I
Good
just
Lord.
wanted to talk about National Cereal Day for a minute because it is today. Are you excited to hear that it's National Cereal Day?
Been waiting for it.
I know everybody celebrates
Christmas.
it.
I was like, oh my God, I can't wait till
Tomorrow.
I absolutely can't
cereal
wait.
day's here.
That's right. It is National Cereal Day, and what do you think, Chad? What's the best cereal to you?
I like Captain Crunch. I'm good. Captain Crunch,
With the berries or not the berries?
I can go berries sometimes, but not all the time. I just the old school OG Captain Crunch.
The old school Captain
And
Crunch.
some of that old like the scary stuff. Remember, like with like the Frankenberries. And
Yeah.
Them flavors back in the day, they tried to bring them back. They don't taste the same.
They do not taste the
No,
same,
they
do
don't
they?
taste the same
I
at
don't
all,
disagree
man.
with you on that at all. I don't think they taste the
No,
same.
they don't. I got some and I was really disappointed. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it seemed like it was really damn good when I was a kid. And then later on, it wasn't so good. Oh, what's
got
happening?
something going on. I
What's
don't know.
happening here?
Rod is back in the building.
Oh, okay. you needed that coffee, man.
Hey, does Eric want in? Yeah. I don't even know if that is his meal.
Might not be. That's great. That's great. All right. So where were we? Oh, yeah, National Cereal Day. So what's your favorite cereal, babe, of all time?
Oh, I don't know. Probably
You like Fruity Pebbles?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pebbles
I'm
are
not a
damn
big
good.
cereal. I'm not a big sweets person.
Right.
I know it may look are deceiving,
Listen to you.
but I'm a meat eater.
I'm a meat eater.
Yes.
Yeah,
Give me
no,
a
I
steak.
hear you.
Yeah, but I do like Cocoa Pebbles.
Well, I tell you that there's some interesting facts about cereal. Like, you know why cornflakes were invented?
I did at one point, but I forgot.
Do you?
What's that, a military thing?
No, it was to discourage masturbation.
What?
That's right. In 1894, Michigan doctor John Kellogg. That's right,
Now he's
Kellogg.
rich off all the
Yeah,
Kellogg's.
invented the cereal while developing a dietary plan for his patients at the Black Creek Sanitarium.
What?
He believed spicy foods increased sex desire and prescribed his patients a diet of bland food to settle it down. So that's why it was invented.
So it's like
So you wouldn't be excited eating it.
so it's like the opposite of Viagra.
Yes, that's right. It's a boner killer. That's what cornflakes was meant to be, a boner killer.
They need to discontinue it, man.
Yeah, it seems wrong. Rice Krispies mascots Snap, Crackle, and Pop briefly had a fourth brother named Pal.
Oh man.
In early 1950, that character was meant to represent the power of whole grain rice, but his career was very short-lived.
Well, are they even still around? I haven't seen those three characters in forever.
No, I hadn't either.
We don't really see commercials like we used to though.
No,
No, you're right.
I don't. I
Every
very
commercial
rarely.
I see now is like
Based
really
off your
for
Google.
like gay people medicine or sex medicine or ED medicine. Everything is
they say it's based off what you Google now.
really.
Yeah. So what are you Googling?
Oh, that's
Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
Oh no! Oh
Well, I have
no!
nothing that I'm trying to
Wow.
to get blood flow to.
All I know is there's one right now, some kind of medicine ad where they keep saying anus and genitals over and over.
No,
and
no.
I'm like, please stop saying that.
Placenta.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Anal
You were talking about the Monster cereal, right?
Yeah.
In 1971, General Mills debuted two Monster cereals. It says sickeningly sweet Count Chocula.
It was great.
With the blueberries.
And its strawberry equivalent Frankenberry. Now
They were
later,
fire.
yes, it would include Boo Berry. That was my favorite.
Yes.
Fruit Brute,
I don't
and the
remember that.
unfortunately named Fruity Yummy Mummy.
I don't remember that.
Which y'all know about King Vitamin?
No,
King
that's
Vitamin.
trash.
Yeah.
The line would be profitable, but in 1972 they faced a public relations nightmare. The dye they used to make Frankenberry pink was not absorbed, and terrified parents found their kids' poop turning pink and red and would go to the ER, so they had to change that.
That's why I don't taste the same. They need to switch that back.
They need to put it back in there, is what you're saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, getting cereal was a big deal because you get a prize.
Man, yeah, some cool prizes. Like basketball cards. You get all kinds of cool stuff.
Man, the little submarines that we go underneath.
I've got
and stuff.
some Nolan Ryan, I think it's Kellogg's
Yeah,
cards from back
some
in the day,
anti-masturbation cards.
I didn't say all that.
Did you get the toys out of the cereal, babe? Was that a big thing for you guys?
I mean, I'm sure we did, but I don't really
It
remember what
wasn't
they
as
were.
big by then, I don't think, by the 90s.
I
think
remember my mom would get mad. We'd take the cereal and pour it all out because they'd all
Yeah.
get at the bottom. And,
And
we'd pour
and
all
it
the
never
cereal.
fit back.
Yeah, never
It'd be
went
all
back in.
swole
Yeah.
out, and she'd know you
What
dug
the
it
hell
out.
did you do? Yeah.
No, my mom always wanted us to wait to the end of the box to
that
get
wasn't
it.
happening, man.
That is never going to happen.
No.
No.
If we didn't pour it out our hands, we're going down in there and getting it. Like it was coming out one way or another.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. All right, let's talk a little bit of celebrity stuff here that is going on, because I think you'll be excited to hear this. We finally have a premiere date for Happy Gilmore 2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the long-awaited sequel, all the way back in 1996. That's when Happy Gilmore came out. So this is going to debut on Netflix July 25th. And it's going to bring Sandler back along with Julie Bowen and Christopher McDonald, so Shooter McGavin and his
Right.
girlfriend, returning their roles as Virginia and Shooter. The film will have a ton of cameos. So you're going to have a lot of golfers, Scotty Scheffler, Roy McIlroy, Keegan Bradley, Justin Thomas, Ricky Fowler, Colin Morikawa, Jordan Spieth, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Jack Nicklaus, John Daly. Yeah. And then some of the non-golf cameos, Eminem, Travis Kelce, I think plays a caddy.
That'd be awesome.
Bad Bunny, Dan Patrick, all
I
of
like
those.
Dan Patrick in his
Yeah.
movies, man. He's always awesome in his movies.
He was good in, he was funny in The Longest Yard. I
Yeah.
think he did that, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm excited about that one for sure. Laura, I know this is something we've talked about, which is the Gene Hackman and his
Man,
wife
this
and all
is
that.
wild, man.
It is wild. And so they've been conducting an investigation, and they've come out and they said they think there are 3 possibilities, none of which involve
Makes
foul
sense.
play.
No, man, they're all
Well,
wild, man.
Here's what they think. They think that either one of them came in and saw the other
Had a heart attack.
and had a heart attack.
I don't believe that.
I don't know if that's the case or
I
not,
don't
but
believe
that's
that one.
no, you don't. What do you think?
I kind of think she did something or he did something to her. Just because they didn't
I
find
do
him in the
too.
same room don't mean that, if anything
I think she
Not-
got tired taking care of him.
or something, or she came in there, found him dead, and she just couldn't
You can
call
only
the
wipe
police.
so much
You know what I'm
ass
saying?
before you lose it.
I don't know, man.
You think so? Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, he was 95. I mean, you can just wait 10 minutes; he'll be dead. Yeah, they said
That was the problem. She been waiting.
They said
and
the
he's
other-
like, God.
the other thing was my first theory, which is that she saw it, freaked out, and took the pills.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
took
yeah,
herself
yeah,
out.
something like that. Man.
I think she did it with the candlestick in the library.
She might have.
That's what I think.
She might have. She might have. But it is kind of wild though.
I don't think they'll ever figure out it'll always be one of them question marks. Like I don't think it'll have defined answers behind it ever.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. All right, let's talk about a couple of really funny things here that are going on. Yeah, this is kind of a weird trend. One of the latest online trends is shows people eating packing peanuts on TikTok.
What?
You know what?
Oh,
the
hell
packing
no.
peanuts?
Yeah.
The foam
Actually
ones?
eating them or chewing on them?
No, they're eating them.
Hell no.
They believe they're safe because they dissolve in water. Brands like Lush use potato starch-based peanuts, leading some to think they're edible. But doctors say, "Hey, you're an idiot."
Right?
Said eating packing peanuts can cause bloating, pain, and gas. More concerning is the high heat production process of these create acrylamide. That is linked to cancer. Additionally, it says while these peanuts are supposed to be non-toxic and dissolve in water, they're not produced in food-safe conditions. So, I mean,
They didn't think people were going to be eating them, so why should they?
no. I mean, why would you? I mean, that's ridiculous, man. Why are you eating the damn packing peanuts?
Like, times are not that hard.
Hey, what's
No.
going on with
I
kids?
don't understand when they're like, why didn't it say it on the label? This is not for consumption. I'm
Right.
like, who
You
needs
didn't-
that?
you didn't
If
put
you
a-
can't differentiate what should be consumed and what shouldn't, oh my gosh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we got to put a warning on Tide Pods. Why? If you're too dumb to know that's not food, but the first taste you get, then you're an idiot.
Right.
You deserve to eat the soap. Good luck. Well, here's another weird thing. It's a new app, and it's called Touch Grass. And it has a unique approach to fighting the excessive use of social media. So this was developed by a guy out of London. The app blocks access to all social media platforms until users physically go outside and touch grass. So to unlock their app, you got to take a photo of yourself touching the grass, after which you can unlock your app for 15 minutes, 60 minutes, or until sunset.
Could you blow it?
I mean, that is ridiculous.
Could you blow the grass at you? And you like hold up some weed?
Oh, yeah, you probably could.
Easter grass. In
Why
the
do you say
house.
it's ridiculous?
It's just if you need something, again, if you need something to tell you when to stop,
Yeah.
Right.
then
Yeah, I hope you don't get raped inside where it's all concrete. That's what I know. If your phone's not going to work until you touch the grass, you're in big trouble if they get you inside, aren't you?
yeah, you're in the back of a trunk, you just got kidnapped.
Yeah, there's no grass in here. I can't get my phone to work. No, that'd be crazy. That's funny, man. All right. Let's see what else is going on here that we got. Oh, yeah. This is, man, you got to be careful with this kind of stuff. The Bitcoin stuff, man, if you don't know what you're doing, it can really be a problem. And this guy, man, spent, his dad got one click cost him $4 million in Bitcoin to scammers. Yeah, they had some sophisticated scam. So a lot of people have families to look after. You save money not just for your future, but for kids, grandkids, whatever. That's what Tony did. He'd saved a substantial amount for his son's future, over $4 million in Bitcoin. So what happened? Well, scammers posed as Google support agents, and after an elaborate scheme, first caught his attention, then gained his trust, and ultimately left him with nothing. Yeah, so they vishing is what it's called. Vishing, short for voice phishing, is a type of cybercrime that uses phone calls to deceive individuals into revealing personal or financial information. So unlike traditional phishing, you just get email or a text message or something, right? In this case, they call. This happened to Tyler. Not with Bitcoin, but it's exactly what they did. Is they scammed him
Oh yeah,
out
I
of
remember
money.
you told me about that.
He was vished.
Yeah, he was vished. He absolutely was. And it was really, as much as I was mad, I was like, I mean, the plan was solid. It was a
Right.
good plan. It worked.
Yeah.
It worked well. I learned a hard lesson, though.
I got hit for a bulldog one time like that.
What now?
Trying to buy a bulldog.
Oh, yeah?
And they hit me I got hit for like $800, man.
And there was no bulldog?
How did
No
you fall
bulldog.
for it, though?
Man, it was the stupidest, man. It was like one of these people, and like this is like internet just getting big, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you didn't really hear about it. But they were like, we have these dogs, and we're getting sent here, and we're in the military, and we'll sell you these dogs for a rehoming fee, and all this paperwork, send us all like the AKC papers and all this stuff with these dogs.
So they were really went all
like,
out.
legit. And then dude called me after I figured out it was a scam, and he was like, yeah, what's up? I was just like, you're a piece of shit, dude.
Oh, he called you?
Oh, yeah, he answered the phone. I was
Oh,
like,
when you called him?
yeah, I
you
was
mean.
like, dude, you hear my kid crying? Like, that dog was for him. Like,
Yeah.
it was bad.
They didn't care, did
Oh,
they?
man, I
Did he just hang
go
up?
through that phone, yeah. Well, he sat there. He just kept trying to egg me on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
Yeah.
knew he had got me, so he just kept on just, like, He
Yeah,
was,
that just makes it worse.
yeah, he was enjoying it, man.
No, I'd have to go find
And
it.
I finally, I was just like, I hung the phone up
house.
because I was just getting madder and madder.
I'm
I
gonna
was
show up
like,
at your mama's house.
yeah, if I'd have found that dude, oh my
Yeah,
God.
don't let me find out where you are
Man,
because
that
I
would've
will
been a
come
case.
for you.
That
yeah.
would have been a case.
That's why, baby. Have you ever been scammed out of anything before? By someone?
She ain't gonna admit it.
No.
No,
All right.
I haven't. Not that I know of. I mean,
I think I like to.
I
Think
feel
I'm
like
smarter
Jesus
than that.
kind of scammy on life. I mean,
Yeah.
than that.
Jesus got you. That's a pretty rough scam there.
She said,
When Jesus is running scam on you, he's like that.
Oh,
It's like he's
man.
Ashton Kutcher in your life. Is that it? You've been punked by
Yep.
Jesus. That's amazing.
Oh,
That's a quality line right there. Punked by Jesus. Mhm. All right, let's do this real quick here. You know what? As a real estate agent, I've seen lots of homes get caught up in probate. That's when somebody dies and they don't have a will, and the next thing you know, siblings are arguing over houses, possessions, cars, things like that. That is a nightmare you don't want any part of. You're going to need some help. You need someone with experience. You need Riggin Law. Okay, RigginLaw.com. Kristen Riggin there and her team are amazing at guiding you through this process. Look, you want to get what's coming to you, but you don't want to have to fight with everybody to get it. Just get Kristen to do the work for you. Go to RigginLaw.com. When you have questions, you have concerns about an inheritance, about anything like that, RigginLaw.com is the solution. Check them out. All right, and we are back. So here we go. We were talking about scams and whatnot, and this is kind of a weird thing. AI is coming to the world's largest call center, Teleperformance out of India.
Of course.
so they're
Yes.
gonna be talking in Indian,
No, listen.
AI Indian.
Yeah, they've just invested $13 million to add Sonus AI to their services. Now, what will that do? The agent's Indian accents can be modified in real time
About time.
so that they don't sound like Indians.
That sounds horrible, but it's horrible. I mean, I hate trying to
It's
talk
just
to
a
people.
communication.
Yeah,
barrier.
man, it sucks,
it's
man.
It's not racist.
No,
it's
it's
because
just-
I feel you on that too. It's annoying. I mean, I've even told them on the phone, like,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you. I know this is not your fault.
Right.
But if they would just, it's just like it'd be the same way, vice versa. If they were
Right.
calling to get
Sure it
support
would.
and they hear
Right.
this southern chick
Man,
being,
what the hell are you saying?
yeah.
Well, yeah, if the brogue is so thick you can't understand them,
Man.
that's
The funniest
No.
thing to me is it'll be like, thank you for calling. This is Kevin.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not Kevin.
You're not Kevin, man. Come on now. Say
no,
your
this
real
is
name.
definitely not Kevin, man. That's for damn sure. But a
Thank you for
fascinating,
calling AT&T support.
yeah.
That's what it'll sound like now.
This is Michael. No, it's not. Yeah, now they're gonna literally they can in real time change their accent. That is insane to me. I mean,
kinda
I guess
scary,
it shouldn't
man.
be, but it's like some Batman shit.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird though if they can disguise their voice like that.
Yeah, how will you know who you're really talking to?
Right, they're saying people nowadays need like a safe password for when like people call and try to scam you. You know,
And
like,
now you're gonna have voices that are hidden. You're gonna
right.
have all these
They're
different
gonna be
things.
acting like your kid, and it's gonna sound like your kid calling from jail. But I need money, and you're gonna think it's your kid.
They do that. They
You know what I'm
scam
saying?
people like that. Old
that's some
people get that
scary
scam a
stuff,
lot.
man.
Yeah, they do
It'll
that.
be like you
Just
on
like
the
some of
phone.
the AI videos are scary. Like,
that's what
well,
I'm
it's
talking
not really
about.
scary, but the thought of where it could go.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Of making people, like, I'm sorry, it was hilarious. I don't know if you saw the video of Trump sucking on Elon's toes.
Oh,
the
that
other
shit was
week.
hilarious.
Now look, it looked real.
It did.
and it was
Scary real.
hilarious.
Yes.
That
Oh
is
my
funny.
god! I mean, if I could have that as a screensaver.
So can you think of what some of these celebrities, like some of the stuff that's gonna pop up in our feeds in the next 5 to 10 years, like some of this crazy just
We're not going to be able to know what's real and what's
right,
not.
right.
But hell, it really like that now.
And somebody get caught in some stuff and they'll just be like, "Oh, that was AI. That wasn't me." You know, like
Right.
that's gonna be the next.
I'm
one.
No,
already
they're
blaming
already
AI.
saying, yeah, they're already saying that, or they're already blaming it on hackers.
Right,
or,
right, right.
but
Somebody
yeah.
leaked my stuff. No.
But certainly the AI is going to be the next thing to blame.
Yes,
You're right.
yes,
yeah.
yes.
I don't know. AI is beginning to become involved in almost every aspect of life. So it's
Taking pictures.
It's hard to say how things really will change as a result of it because there's so many things impacted by it. I mean,
It's a
kids
game
are
changer, man.
kids are out there writing their term
Yes,
papers and
yes.
stuff with AI.
Yes.
You know, you're out here writing reports,
I watched this
essays.
thing last night, and it was talking about this lady had 6 different relationships with 6 different chatbots. Like she was doing it for like research and stuff like that. But
Oh.
it was insane, like some of the stuff. And she was talking about like, what if like the service went out one day and you couldn't talk to that person anymore? It'd be like somebody taking the puppy from you. That's the way she described it.
Yeah.
So I'm like that.
She's
Well,
emotionally
it
attached
could
to
be.
it.
Yeah, I'm like this is
To
wild,
something
man.
fake.
Yeah.
But hey, there's people out there. There's a lady out there that married a Ferris wheel.
Right.
There was a man out there that married his car.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, it's true.
this is
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
But that is interesting, you know, and there are people who they say are already getting involved in relationships with AI.
That's insane.
But listen, I'll be honest with you. If you have to go that route, get something AI or robotic or whatever, to me, I'm kind of like, good for you, because if that's where you have to go, if they weren't getting it there, those would probably be your rapists, your pedos, and everything else.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you know.
Well, can they be like, talk to me like a 6-year? I mean, for
Yeah,
real,
sure.
man. Like,
yeah,
that's
I'd rather
insane,
them ask the
man.
robot to do that than a real 6-year-old. You
I
know
mean,
what I'm
I
saying?
get that, but that's still messed up.
No, it is definitely messed up.
Yeah, no, it's definitely messed up, you know, especially if you have a robot that looks like whatever, man.
Yeah, that's a
No,
whole
that
road,
that
man.
you know, and you know they're gonna some countries gonna
Yes.
do it. We
Yes,
won't, but
no.
some
Well,
countries
you know,
will.
they make those real baby-looking babies you just showed yesterday.
Oh, right. Check this out. This is some new technology. Speaking of AI and stuff, a new high-powered microwave system that knocks out swarms of drones at one time is going into warfare. They said it's like the Star Trek shield. Basically, they say they're going to touch every aspect of warfare in the next decade. We can knock down some pretty advanced drones. So what it is, it puts out a giant electromagnetic pulse and just stops them. You know, they just drop.
I got one,
You got one what?
a drone.
Oh, a
I've got
drone?
I've got an OG drone, like one that goes like 3 miles
Yeah.
before they put all the regulations on them. And stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So now they can't go that far.
Yeah, I got a legit one. Like it's a DJI.
A
Yeah.
D-
But you can't. It won't go 3 miles anymore. Or,
Well,
I mean, or
mine
they
will.
won't
The
make
new
them?
ones, they won't go that far.
Why?
I don't know the battery life and stuff like that. Mine goes like 3 miles.
That'd be so fun.
so
I'd be
I wrecked
following
it.
people, man.
I wrecked it the first day I had it. I sent it off and it's been in a box ever since.
Really?
Yes, I can't fly it, man.
you can't fly it.
No, man. I tried to fly it in the snow, and then I read it was like, do not fly this in the snow because the cameras get, you know. what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you're right.
Ran into a tree. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So is it functional now?
I'm fixing to send it back off and try to get them to fix it for me again.
Okay.
Again.
I
wonder how many
it's all
years there
together.
are out
I
there.
can't get to link with my computer for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send it off and see if they can fix
Okay,
it. They might
well,
keep it this time.
Maybe when you get it, you know, we
dude,
could help you
I
with
want to. I'm ready to play with it. I need to get it
Yeah.
out for this summer.
it.
Yeah.
You need some help though, so you
Oh,
to fly
I'll
it.
bring it up here. What?
Yeah,
Fly it
well-
over the studio and stuff.
Yeah, that would be fine. I'd love to have a drone.
I've gotten it up real high, man. Like real high.
I like what. Have you seen the videos on TikTok where the drones will follow the homeless people?
Man,
And
yeah.
they get
And
so
you can
mad,
lock it. You can lock
man.
it on stuff too
Oh
and let
my
it go, and
God!
it'll just
Like
follow
people,
'em.
they'll start. They
Yeah.
just act insane.
Throwing shoes up at it.
Yes,
And stuff.
they're losing their minds.
What was celebrity was it the other day? I saw that
Drake.
Drake, yeah.
That was so fake, man.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you could tell when he came out and threw the shit. I was like, that was fake. And then everybody started, you could see the person filming or like
Oh,
flying the
yeah.
drone in like the window or something, like a reflection.
Really?
Yeah, it was all
So
fake.
so what was that for? Did just
Drake being Drake.
just Drake being
I'm
Drake?
Drake.
And
I
so
need some-
people are
yeah.
looking at
Just
me.
be
Yeah.
seen.
I'm not a pedo like they were saying at the Super Bowl. He's been hiding in Australia ever since all this stuff happened, man. Like,
Well,
he's been
I mean, you know, that's kind of rough when you get labeled a pedo. I mean, especially
he
in this
made him
day
go
and age.
underground, like he went underneath us.
Hey, but he just kicked off his new tour, and I will say this: when he comes out, the shirt that
With
he
the holes in it?
Yes,
That is
and
fire
it's
as
got
hell,
the
man.
Smoke coming out
Like
of
he
it,
got
like he's been
shot? That is
Yes.
awesome, man. I would rock that.
Oh, I
hell out
haven't
of
seen
shirt,
that. I'd
man.
like to see that.
It's got to have like dry ice or something,
Something
in there. It's
it, but
badass.
it really
man.
That's cool.
It's
It
a
looks like he
brilliant
got
idea.
smoked, man. Like for us, it's got holes in the front, holes in the back, and smoke's just kind of easing out of it. Like he just got.
That's
smoke.
awesome, man.
It's hilarious.
Hey, listen, if you're looking for something to do fun tonight, it's Friday night, right? You want to
Right.
get out of the house. How about pinball, beers, cornhole, pool tables? How about a karaoke party? How about barbecue? All of that is happening at the Drunken Monkey tonight.
Man, I got to get down there.
I'm telling you, man, it's the hot place to go if you're in the Cabot, Jacksonville area. It's over at 7619 John Hardin Drive, and check those guys
I
out.
seen them on Facebook the other day. They had like a dance floor and had some girls out there dancing and stuff.
Yeah, man,
All right.
they have good times over there.
Yeah, it looked like it.
And one more thing, if you think your carpet's done for, it's wrecked, it's just stained up, it's just, you can't do anything wrong, reach out to A to Z Carpet Pros. They're local and they get unbelievable results, even on really hard stains. So 2 areas, $79, 3 for $99, or 4 rooms, $119.
That's not bad.
That is not
So
bad
it's time
at all.
to get that dog piss smell out of your
Right,
house.
it's
That's
spring
right.
cleaning.
That's
Spring
right.
cleaning.
765-5612 or the 2Z,
I
carpetpros.com.
wonder if they do like couches and stuff too, or they just do
I
carpet.
think they do. Also, I know they do, like if you have a tile floor and you know how the
Oh,
grout,
the steam.
the
and
grout
stuff.
gets dirty,
Yeah, man.
they'll make the grout white again,
That's
or
awesome.
whatever color it
Yeah.
originally was. They do a great job on that. I saw some video of them doing grout, and I was like, damn, man, it made that floor look brand new. You know, because I would have thought when I
Some
saw
people
it needed
think
tile.
that yellow's the color and it's really white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. It just is nicotine and time make it
Right?
yellow.
Yeah.
I know when I was a kid, and I think the same. I don't know if you had the same experience, but my parents had to paint their house every so often inside because they smoked so much it yellowed the walls.
No, I didn't have that problem. But my house was built in the 60s, though, so we had shag green carpet, orange countertops. Like
Oh yeah,
it was
man.
wild.
That is wild. Did you? I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
remember.
my dad made us paint the walls every summer.
Oh, you had to paint them?
Me and my brothers.
Really?
That man yelled.
That's
Yeah.
dirty.
We worked all the time.
Yeah, that's like my dad used to make me pick up all the cigarette butts in the yard.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm like,
threw.
That's why when you
I'm like,
said
wait a
my
minute.
parents used to have to paint there, I was like, he's so lucky. 'Cause we
Privileged
had to
kid
do
over
it.
here.
Yeah,
He's
no.
so privileged.
My dad would have never trusted me with paint. That's for sure. He didn't trust me with much, but paint was certainly
No.
not one of them. He barely.
Oh, he would trust us, and then we'd still get yelled at if we hit
Yeah.
the baseboard or whatever. I showed you 100 times. Yeah, I'm not a painter. I'm in 5th grade.
Right. No, that's right. I'm sorry. I
Try
don't
smoking
understand.
outside.
This ain't like a crayon.
Yeah, it was like, how you gonna have me pick up your cigarette butt you threw in the yard, you lazy prick? Use an ashtray, man.
Yeah.
You know
That was the one thing he would not do.
what?
He would not make. In fact, that would make him upset. He would not let us pick up cigarettes in the yard.
Yeah, no, that was a mission that we had for sure. Yeah, we did a lot of things like that. We were the cleanup crew around the house. And, we raked, we did all that. I mean, everything that was done, but except the painting. He didn't trust us, like I said. He barely trusted me to hold a flashlight, and I didn't do that very well because I got cursed at a lot.
Yeah, we definitely did all the yard work too.
Yeah. Did when you were growing up, was your dad? Did he work on cars or anything? No, none of that. Did
I don't really remember that much. I have
This is
memories.
a sensitive subject.
I know, right? Like 8, 9 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
But after that, no. I don't
No,
have
okay, I got you. Yeah, no, my dad was always. Of course, it was the '80s. They were always working on the
Right,
cars
right,
in the '80s
right,
because
right.
they were always breaking. But I hated it every time he'd go, "Hey, I need you to get that flashlight. Come hold it for me." I was
Yeah,
like,
it's going to be a bad day.
It's gonna be
take all day.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
gonna be-
going to be a bad day.
I'm going
Right.
to stand there. It's going to be either hot or cold.
And they're going to make 14 trips to AutoZone because they didn't get the right thing.
That's right.
anytime.
That's right. They're going to
Oh,
yell,
man.
curse, have busted knuckles, and you catch all the shit for it.
AutoZone was right there in the hood always, though. So
Yeah.
Get in the
car-
zone.
AutoZone.
always buy a hood.
Yeah, you say always buy a hood.
Always buy a hood because your car's always breaking down, so they got to be there for you.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. Let me mention to you also Stone's Throw Brewing. Today at lunchtime, maybe head over to 402 East 9th Street. That's Stone's Throw. And, man, these guys at Theron over there has such a great place. It's such a vibe. First of all, they do have Slater's Alaskan dumplings, and that is good stuff. But they've got all kinds of specials they do. Yesterday they had trivia. On Monday, you get the $5 crowlers. It's always something special every day, but 14 beers on tap, all of them on tap. So you can go try all the different ones. He has new beers. They're craft beers. Last time he was here, he had one, I think, that was chocolate.
I keep hearing about this, man.
Man, it was actually really good.
Listen, so Kristen messaged, she's tattletelling on your household,
What?
Chad. She said,
Chad don't do nothing.
I'm the cleanup crew at my house.
knew that was
I'm the
coming.
only one that cleans. You know, I read that because I had that very thought yesterday. I thought to myself, these dishes are steady sitting here. And, you know, this one been on the couch all day watching movies. And I'm like, he can't. Maybe
Who?
you think.
I didn't watch no movies yet until late yesterday. I watched a movie. I was working all day.
Either way, I just thought, I was like, you know, I think they just have Kristen this thing in their head that.
And then I got
That's
up and
our
dried
thing.
and put the
Like
dishes
we
away.
love do-
You didn't even ask me. I got up and dried the dishes and put them
But
away.
hey, what gets me is they get so upset because it's their jobs. We have our jobs too. We don't ask y'all to do
Oh
our
no,
jobs.
I also mow the yard.
Oh, she got you on that one, man.
Because she wants to.
know.
And she don't mow the yard now anyway.
Not now.
No. Let's see what some of the people are saying here. Let's see. Have Chad tell you how I bought him a drone and he
upgraded it.
took it back to
I
upgrade.
always she gets mad because I always upgrade everything.
Yeah.
Poor Kristen. She's just trying to do right by you.
she did good. I just wanted the little bit better one. She
Yeah.
did awesome though.
All right. Rich said, man, I've been wanting to get over to the monkey. It's practically in my backyard. Yeah, you should go over there, man.
Man, you need to get over there, Rich.
Yeah, for sure you need to get over there. Little doggy said, Laura's an MF badass.
She is certified.
That is true. Let's see. When I was pregnant, I craved bland cereal, LMAO, Rice Krispies, what's the other one? And Cheerios.
Kids Cheerios.
Kika? Is that
Oh.
Kika? I don't even know what that is. But, yeah, now bland cereal's what you crave? That's wild. That is weird.
I never understand. Even you like one of the one anything that old people eat to make a boo boo. Like I don't understand how. There is one that you like
Which
that is
one
a
is it?
grainy.
Raisin Bran's a good one.
Yeah, that's.
Raisin Bran's good times. I like Raisin
I'll eat
Bran.
Raisin
Man.
Bran.
I'll eat the hell out of it, man.
I know.
I mean, I don't go
That's-
pick it out, but if somebody brought it to
I'd
me,
eat it.
no, I like it. But I like raisins. You know, I mean, look, they're fine. I don't ever buy them,
I don't
but
like raisins.
chocolate covered raisins.
I'd rather have a
especially.
grape.
Kristen said, "Truth hurts, Chad." she,
Get off the internet, baby.
Oh man, all right, all right. Is Chad? Where if people want to get a bonus hole from Chad Sledge, and who doesn't, honestly? How did they get a hold of you, man? What's the deal?
I'm at 1008 East Oak in Conway, or you can text or call me at 501-269-5148.
Yeah,
He has really good bedside manner. He's gentle. he did my piercing on my nose probably
Man.
7-8 months ago. It was around my birthday last year because I really held out the whole 6
I
months.
was saying you're waiting on that hoop still, aren't you?
yeah.
don't
No,
know.
she's ready.
She's gonna rock the
Oh,
stud
I mean,
now.
I've taken him out. I mean, now, but I kept it in for 6 months, like before I ever took it out. So I was actually a good girl.
That's wild that you have to keep it in for 6 months. So do they make a little thing like a skin colored thing that will cover it when you're at work, since you can't take it out?
No, you just got to take really good care of it. You don't want to put like Band-Aids and stuff on it, stuff like that.
Okay. No? Okay. All right. On tongue piercings, how long does that take to heal?
The worst part of it's like 3 days. After the third day, everything starts kind of subsiding. All the swelling starts going down and stuff like that. You can eat regular again. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, people come in like, I want a piercing that's going to make me lose weight. And then the tongue piercing.
Well, at least for a couple of days it'll work, huh?
You won't eat for like 2 or 3 days.
You said you had it done 3 different times. It just kept growing over?
No, I got it done once. And then I got in some trouble, and
They
my
took it
dad
out.
said, "Take that shit out."
Yeah.
And
That's
so
making you be bad.
I took it out. I was like, "Yes, sir."
Yeah, that was
And
what we did.
I did it again, and then I was actually had went out of town to Ohio to my grandma's funeral, and on the way there, the ball had gotten loose.
Uh-oh, you
you know,
swallowed
sometimes.
it.
And yeah, I guess when I fell asleep in the back seat, I'd swallowed that ball, just
Oh.
the ball, not the whole
Swallowing
bar.
balls back in the back seat.
Either way,
Yeah,
it
that's
was.
what I'm hearing.
My dad was never a fan of those anyway. So the balancing act, and I wasn't even gonna ask him to stop. And like, you know, hey,
Right.
can we find a shop
Yeah,
somewhere?
hell
No, he wouldn't have. Either way, so once accident, the other time because I got in trouble. And then after that, I just said I'm done. I was like, I don't even.
Yeah, I'm tired of chasing this dream. First of all, Kristen, Raisin Bran isn't nasty.
It is. It's gross.
It's not. It's delicious.
No, but you'll have a healthy bowel movement. Congratulations.
That's right. Rich said midget wrestling tonight at Hard Riders. Yeah, that's good times right there. And Luke Shoemaker said stoked to come see y'all Monday. He's going to be here
all
Monday.
kinds of stuff going
That's
on,
what
man.
you should have get in here. Was why didn't you get the midget wrestlers in here?
Well,
I've been telling you I want to make a little person friend.
I actually say, don't we gotta call them little people now?
Yeah.
well,
I mean, that's how
they go by
advertise it
midgets.
here.
Oh, I didn't know. I was just
No, they get pissed off about the whole little person thing.
Okay.
They don't feel like it. They
don't
they
think you can speak
particular.
on behalf of the little
well,
people.
this is what. No, I'm talking about midget wrestlers.
Oh.
The midget wrestlers. The last time when you may remember, they had them at Arkansas Travelers, and so when I was talking to them over there, and they were like, "Yeah, people made it a slur, but it's not to me and to us. You know, we've been midget wrestlers forever, and I don't. You know, it pisses me off. They were basically." They're losing work because people are shaming the midget wrestling, you know, and they're like, look, this is my job. This is how I get paid.
Right.
You know, so why would you take my job from me because you feel a way about it? I'm the little person.
I still like the midget strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Bridget the midget.
I just think there's something awesome about a little person swinging around on a pole like that. It's just,
Was it you that we were talking about Drewski's new show on YouTube? You know who Drewski is?
yeah, I love Drewski.
Okay, so he's got like you remember Flavor
Could have
of
been
Love?
wherever. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so he's got besides Could Have Been Records. Right,
Right.
now it's
Could have been love.
it's Looking for Love. These
I'm gonna check that
it's a
out.
bunch of girls in there, but most of them are studs. Okay, but there is one that is a little person, and her nickname is Nugget. Yeah, he nicknamed every one of them just like Flav did. And
Yeah.
this one's Nugget. Oh my. Watching her popping in the club and everything else.
Awesome, man.
Man, he picked her up and put her on his
Yes.
desk and was like, "Look at your little feet."
Yes.
And I was just like, "Oh,
That is so cool,
It's
man.
great.
That's awesome.
I know. I really want a little person
Yes.
friend."
Yes.
I don't have any, and I was
Call
like,
him
I don't
Shorty.
know where to locate them.
Call him Shorty. Be like, what up, Shorty?
You don't know where to locate them.
No, besides the
Google
wrestling
'em.
one. I'm not trying
Just
to do that.
Google
What-
Little Person Friend Network. Google this.
I'm
Try
sure
this.
you can
Google
find you
this.
an AI one.
Do this.
Yeah.
Little Person Adult Friend Finder.
Oh no, don't do that.
Try that one.
I'm
See
not-
if that
I'm not-
works.
Trying to.
Oh, okay. I know. I just
She got some little people pics in her phone.
yeah.
No.
Little D pics. Little
Some
D
of them
pics.
little dudes be packing
No,
though.
I heard, man.
Is that
I
what
mean,
you
you can
heard?
only
I
pack
don't
so
know.
much.
I've heard.
I don't know.
I'm like, man.
I mean, I think if you were packed too much, you'd tip over.
I don't know, man.
They like a kickstand.
No, you just fall. You just fall over. It'd be too much out of balance there, man.
I would love to get drunk with one. I think that would be a good ass time to get just tore down drunk with a little midget.
Well, it looks like we need a little person to be some kind of affiliated with this program, so everybody can get their fix on. So if
If you're a little out there, reach
yeah,
out.
if you're a little person, you know a little person.
We got love for you.
Send them.
man.
Chad and Laura need to get their little person fix on the show. So, otherwise, I hope you guys have.
You know who Danny Duncan is? He's another YouTuber.
I don't know.
So, okay, well, you should watch him sometime too. Just put it in your phone, Danny Duncan. So,
Not like Dunkin' Donuts, like Dunkin' Yo-Yo.
you know those little salts that people are sniffing
Smell,
right now?
yeah, the smell salts.
Okay, so Danny has a little person that hangs out with him all the time, and his name is Kiwan. Kiwan's buff. I mean, for like 3 foot tall. I mean, this dude is built for tough. All right, like either way, Danny sells all kinds of merch, and he has the salts now, and he's named him Kiwan's Breath. I just think that's amazing.
It is hilarious.
But I love watching. If you go watch Danny Duncan you'll know who Keyone is.
I'll
You'll
check
see
it
him.
out.
But all the stuff they do to him, I need a little person friend because they are so fun and many and just.
So many photo ops.
Oh,
it's-
man.
All right,
Made it my
everybody.
life.
Listen, thank you for tuning in.
Yes,
I appreciate you
yes.
guys so much. Hope that you have an amazing weekend. We will be back Monday. Luke Shoemaker will be here.
Can't wait,
and
man.
hanging out with us. So it's going to be a hell of a lot of
Hell
fun.
yeah.
So be sure and join us. We will see you next time.
Peace.
Late.